Good evening, everybody. Welcome back for some Civ6 action. We're gonna have tonight a little bit of an early start, and it seems like the boys are starting to get on the pick and ban phase quite quickly. I gotta say, I didn't even get my coffee ready. Right now, it's brewing, so I'm gonna get it in just a few seconds. Give me a second so I can actually put it on the screen over here so you can actually see who are the picks and what are the bans. We do have the map being chosen, and it's gonna be Lakes for tonight between Freritos de la Vega coming up on the left side and also Arcane coming up on the right side. We do have them also starting to get the bans on the table here, and it looks like 4 of them did already get chosen, with Macedon and Mapuche being taken out by Freritos. On the right side, we do have Coupe and Ethiopia being taken out by our team Arcane. The mysterious ones. Let me actually put it up on the screen really quickly before I actually get my coffee. Let me see. There are lakes. Woo! I mean, I am getting excited over here. We might actually get to see some horse action. It's always good to have some pony action going around. Let me actually let you see this and get my coffee. Give me a second. Coffee. Hello. Okay, coming back. Let's actually see what's going on. We do have Citia being taken out by Freritos, and it looks like Team Arcane gonna take out Tokugawa. I mean, after yesterday's performance with Tokugawa, I can't blame them, man. Right? We've seen immediately how he spiked out in the second era, just exploding with science when he actually picked that free inquiry. He did actually go multiple cities with commercials and harbors at the same time to try to push that science from free inquiry as hard as he can. We do have in the lobby, by the looks of it, the players still needing to join. I do have to say they requested to play a little bit earlier, so this is the result. We do have some players that are still trying to get here, some players that are also waiting. Give me a second. Let me see. Catherine de Medici on Freritos de la Vega. Sumeria gonna be taken out by Team Arcane on the right side, and we're still waiting to see how things are going. Sandorius, good evening, sir, and welcome. Am vrut să vă mulțumesc pentru că cu mare plăcere, domnule. With great pleasure, Sandorius, and I do hope you're gonna have fun in the community. I hope you're either gonna like Civ6 or Civ7. Both can be definitely played over there. And also, welcome to the community. Echo Supreme, good evening, sir, and welcome. Does EG play today? That's a good question. Maybe. I mean, you know, Lady of the Ritz and Marshes and Temenanki didn't help out yesterday. It didn't help out at all yesterday. Actually, I think it was counter to what happened. Crispy Creams, hello there, sir, and welcome. I hope you're well also. And yes, I am. I'm slowly recovering, and it seems like my voice is starting to get back to normal. I did manage to also get another song last night done. I did need to actually do a little bit more mastering today, because you know, like how it is when you actually make it the first time, you don't actually hear everything and so on. But anyway, I do hope you enjoy it. It is available on Discord. There is a channel that is called OnSpotTV Soundtracks, I believe, that you can actually grab it if you like it. Just let me know with the thumbs up or the thumbs down. It's fine. Either way, it's fine. I do want to also take a look here. Julius Caesar has been taken out by Freritos. It looks like we got one more choice to go, and Arcane are gonna be needing to pick this one up. We do have Freritos that will set the tone of the game here, and well, we're going to need to see how aggressive or how sim-like they're going to be during this game. I do also want to say bună seara, domnule Subs, bine ai venit. Blazecat Games, hello there, sir, and welcome. Professional Civ spectator here. Let's go. Fortuna Belly, good morning, sir, and welcome. And I did see, thank you so much for the first promotion, much appreciated. Eco Supreme, though, was the one that wrote first in the channel. Thank you, sir. And I do see the tone of the game has been set. We got the ponies. We got the K6 coming around. Looks like Genghis Khan is going to be the choice for tonight's game. Mongolia is going to be letting loose its horses all over the map. We do have on the other side Arcane immediately seeing the threat in front of them, and they pick Uzetian for that extra a spy from the beginning. And also we do have Shaka coming in. Shaka, the big boy over here with all of those impies. We're going to need to see if he's going to stand the test of time. We also see Maya. Ooh, wait a second. Where did Maya come from? Are the hulches that great? I don't know about that. We're going to need to see it during the game. To be honest, it's been quite a while since we've actually seen Maya in a game and also shining in a game. So we'll see it. We do have another 4 bands that they need to choose. Julius, and it looks like on Team Arcane they're gonna go for the next one. Just give them a few moments here, because it looks like they're going through this quite fast. Helicopter Kicker, hello there, sir, and welcome. These are not the picks I was expecting on a Lakes map. What is this? Black magic over here. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're gonna need to see it turn into white magic, and definitely gonna need to see how they're gonna perform in the game. No, Helicopter Kicker, or are we gonna do the helicopter? Paxius, also hello there, sir. Yes, Genghis has been picked up first. He was first. I do see Byzantium Basil II is also gonna be taken out. Unfortunately, we're not gonna see the Tagmas running around. That is actually quite unfortunate, though. Oh, man, I would have really wanted to see those hoofs just spreading around Crusade everywhere, no? That's oh my god, that is just beautiful events over there happening, just spreading Crusade over there. You take Crusade, he takes Crusade, they take Crusade, everybody takes Crusade. Woo, Crusade for everybody. Well, no, they're not gonna let him in. We're going to need to see if Theodora is gonna manage to get in, and of course what kind of other civilization they're gonna pick, because it does seem like they're gonna go for quite an aggressive story here in this game. Quite an aggressive one. Byzantines are so undervalued. Yes, yeah. They need to be I would say valued a bit more, I guess. Yeah, we do have Rome, also the second leader. Man, they took out both of the Roman nations over here. What is going on? Firaxis needs to put another Roman leader in Civ6. Come on, what is this? We got only Trajan and Julius. Oh, where is Caligula? Where is Nero? Anyway, Julius, come on. You gotta bring them all in. It does seem like also we do have Freritos needing to pick up the last band. They did take out Montezuma. Monty over here, no more extra amenities for him. He doesn't care about the continent split anymore. I'm gonna cry. Anyway, we're gonna need to see what's gonna happen over here with Freritos needing to pick up the last one. They do have 24 seconds to go, and it's happening. Rome, no Rome today, man. No Rome today. They denied Rome. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. Can Rome be denied? Any game. Can he be denied? I mean, we've seen it multiple times how those legions did take out cities. I can't really blame them from, not letting Rome in. We do have Byzantium over here also being banned by Freritos, and now Arcane are going to need to pick up their third one. That means we're going to have, in just a few minutes, Freritos revealing to us their whole strategy. They will let us know the roster over here, and it's going to be a moment until Arcane is going to pick that Civ. Just come on, give it a moment over here. Hojo is still available. Okay, do we have some horse nations? Any horse nations here? Woo! Any horse nations? No, I guess Kublai Mongolia is still available. Nader is still available for those immortals. We got Simon. Simon is here. Yes. Anybody else? I really hope they're not gonna pick Dutch again. Like Wilhelmina, please no. Oh, Simon, they pick Simon. Grand Colombia showing up with the Llaneros. We're definitely gonna need to see some ponies running around. And of course, since he does get the Commandant General for free, basically, at the switch of the era, well, let's actually see him getting used. Last time we didn't actually get to see any kind of fast attack from Grand Colombia. Quite unfortunate, actually. Quite unfortunate. He could have, but he didn't. He thought it's better to be safe over there and go for his commercials. We're going to need to see if this time around he's going to be ready over there with the choppy chop and the builders ready to go, getting those commandant generals and immediately chopping out the horses so he can actually start running towards his opponent. I do have to say, on the lakes map we do have quite a few highways right between the two civilizations, and we're going to need to see who's going to have the attack vector to go against his opponent here. We do have also Varangian being picked up by Freritos, or at least they're thinking about it. They're trying to take every little bit of second they can, so they think about their choices properly. Varangian looks like it's going to be locked in. Okay, we got a Norwegian nation here. And of course, we do need another choice from Freritos to finish up the draft. But Rome in a game means short game and more time to sleep. Yeah, but it's short and powerful. I don't know what to say, because Supreme, I guess it kind of depends. You want it slow but small pleasures, or you want it fast with a lot of pleasure. How do you want it? Slow, big pleasure, fast, little ones, little pleasure. That's kind of a hard one. That's a hard one, no? Yeah, very hard one. Yeah, I don't know. We need to ask chat over here. We need to ask chat to know how should the games be played, fast and loose, or we do have them slow and how should I say this? How do I how what is the word over here? That Kid Corp, hello there, sir, and welcome. Also, thank you so much appreciate. Romans are just too OP in early attack. Yeah, I mean, also I hear Civ 7 is kind of bad. Is it true? Yeah. Where your weight go? Oh my God! Thank God I actually lost some weight. What do you mean? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I actually wanted to get rid of some kilograms. You know, not cool to have 90 plus. Anyway, we do have the choices remaining here being picked up, and it looks like Freritos are gonna go for Persia. That's gonna be Cyrus on their side, and we do have the other side King Shi. Look at the big boy over here there with the big beard, and also that thing over there on the head. I'm not sure what that is, to be honest. Are those like horns? I don't know. But anyway, let's actually see what's going on here. Do we need to actually swap with Apiol? Okay, that's fine. We get the spectator slot, and we do need to wait for everybody to actually join back in the lobby. And to answer your question, to be honest, Civ 7 has a long way to go. A long way to go. They made quite a few, I would say, strategic mistakes in their not only advertising but the approach of the game. It's quite different than the other series in the Civilization 6 series, and that is being felt by the players. Massive negative reviews over there on Steam, and unfortunately, well, I don't know how quickly or if they do want to fix these issues. We're going to need to see. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of feedback going around over there, being sent to them from multiple sides, from the content creators, from also Discord communities. There are actually quite a few. If you take a look over here, there are quite a few subjects in the Civ 7 feedback channel, and this would be the Civilization official Discord. We do have the 2K members and quite a few Phyrexians here, and they are looking, they're reading. That's very important. They're looking and they're reading, very important. That's a big step. I gotta say, that's a big step. That at least we know they're reading. You know, like hello. And of course, we're going to need to see what kind of proposals are gonna be, accepted or not. We'll see. Not that you didn't think before. Wait, you literally lost some weight, though, looking sexy. Thank you. I'm a vaporate, and no, I'm getting muscles. What do you mean? I'm getting muscles, bro. I'm actually getting muscles slowly but surely. You know, converting all of that fat into muscle mass. What do you mean? Don't go to Hesburger. Oh my God! Thank you for reminding me. Totally forgot about that one. I got to Paris, got to visit a lot of stuff over there. Totally forgot to go to Hesburger. I need to do. Yeah, imagine Farax is listening to the community. Exactly that, Kid Cord, right? That's an improvement. That's a big improvement over here. We're going to need to see who's going to last longer, the devs or the players. You know, like it's kind of a race. Whoa, let's see what's going on in the reviews. I mean, right now doesn't look good. What do we have here? 58. Let me actually refresh the page. 64,000 players right now. Okay, we put on the Terminator voice and we talk about this. 64,000 players. 420. I mean, that 420 over there is the most important one. On the other side, we do have, let's see, Civ 6. Let's refresh this. 42,000 players, but it doesn't look like it's actually going down that much. We're going to need to see if they actually manage to convert this. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of excitement right now going around with Civ 7, and I'm pretty sure they're also trying to figure out, like, the players, you know, that already bought the game, if they do like it long term or not. That's one of the big things about Civ 6 in Civ 5 also, right? They were going for long term gameplay, and a lot of the players did really like, you know, that one more turn specialty over there of the game. We're going to need to see if Civ 7 actually has that one more turn thing, and how much the players will actually like it after a week. We're still 2 days in, I guess, from the official release. Let's see, let's give them another 5 days, and then we're gonna see the numbers. This is the highest it should be right now. Yeah. Hi, Virginia. Hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Got a haircut? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I did. Also, Brechio. Hello there, sir. Did we never get the pay? Oh, I don't think so. Actually, wait a second. Let me actually take a look at the payout. Yeah. D-Shark won, right? Yesterday. Yeah. There we go. Delivering the points right now. There we go. The points have been delivered. we do have the players starting this game up, and it looks like Hardrada is going to have the first choice. JR is going to come and play King Mandate of Heaven. We do have Mikado on Shaka. Looks like Tidits is going to play Lady Six Guy. Krudlov on Uzetian. Pompey on Cyrus, and Malm with Genghis Khan, while Apio last slot but not least with Simon Bolivar. And to be honest, we've seen quite a bit of aggression over here, slowly but surely, from Maple. So let's actually see how he's gonna get to use those highways against his opponent. Do we have every one of the settings proper? I see lakes, I see resources, that's fine. Wonders, regions definition, that's fine. Beep, 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 beep. Ooh, error. Yeah, never mind. Like the bot in my mind just beep, 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 beep. Oh my god, that's actually quite a hard one. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the bot in my mind, like beep, beep, boop, boop. Lady 6K always seems too spawn reliant to me, probably just bad. Kinda not wrong. You're kind of not wrong. Let's see how he's gonna get to adapt. I'm fully trusting it's over here to actually make it through, and to be honest, I'm so happy to actually see him in the games over here, because man, he was in crotches at the LAN over there in Paris, and I was getting worried what would happen to good old Tidits over here. No, one of us, he's one of us. We need to help him. Let me actually put up on the screen the things, actually take off from the screen some of the things. So there we go, closing that one. We got the lakes map going around. We do have the first also impression of a spawn over here. Let me know where are we starting, boys, to talk about this game. Are we gonna start with the left side, Apule on Gran Colombia, or are we starting with Sprig on Varangian? Where are we going? Left or right, sir? Left or right? That's the question right now in chat. I do also want to say hello there on YouTube. Good evening, sirs, and welcome. Let me actually put up a good evening message over here for everybody that's joining us. I do have to say sometimes I do miss some of the messages from YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm bad. But at the same time, I'm going to try to get better, slowly but surely getting better, putting the chats in order over here just so we get to see everything. And chat, I'm still waiting. Chat, I'm waiting. Chat, we go right. Tito saves the day. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Thank you. Good evening. Okay, so we got this. Putting the chats in order. We have the chats in order. Okay, so let's go. You said right. We go right. We go Sprig. So I mean, we're right here. We're actually right here. Looks like Norway Sprig is gonna get his settle in place, and he's gonna get 2-2s. Not to mention he's gonna have the very fish to improve. He's also gonna have Mato Tipila in his second city towards the northwest, so he can get that extra faith and production going from those tiles. Not bad at all. Got some cocoa in the southwest in the Baltic Sea, and by the looks of it, he's gonna have quite an array of horses. Can't really say this is an amazing spawn, but man, he does have quite a bit of places with lakes that he can put his harbors down, not to mention get the extra adjacency towards holy sites. We do need to see how things are gonna shape up here. We do need to also take a look at Tidits. Where do we have Tidits? Is this Tidits? No, this is actually China. This is Tidits. Webcam now. We do have Maya coming up. Oh my god, look at the cocoa and the bananas on this guy. Oh, I see a lot of plantations here for Maya. Not bad. I mean, it's not terrible that he actually spawned on a river. It doesn't matter at all. At least he's gonna get a 2-2, and he's gonna get his scout out in 3 turns. We do see him with a decent amount of territory, so he can get that hexagon of cities around his capital, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna really like this spawn actually. Now, by the looks of it, he's also gonna have an array of bananas and cocoa tiles around his city, so he can benefit from the adjacency towards his observatories. And we do have Team Arcane over here doing the jump, click, click. They're doing the dance. Oh my god, look at that. Every one of the Frenchies. Woo! Yeah, party. Yeah, look at that, man. Oh my god, it's like in Paris all over again. They're even synchronizing their jumps. Look at that. Bing, 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 bing. Bonsoir, monsieur. Bonsoir, monsieur, Rafifi, bienvenue. Also, that does seem like a good Lady 6K spawn. Well, there we go. He actually he actually got it. The problem is, are they actually gonna keep this map or not? And that's bringing me to another subject. I do need to put up the prediction for how many remaps. Let's put it quickly for 5 minutes, and I'm clicking buttons as quickly as I can because the players did go turn 2. Sorry, I'm gonna cough quite a bit. I'm sorry about it. It is what it is. Let's take a look at Pompey. Where do we have Pompey? You see, Pompey is here. No, this is Shendu. Shendu is China, Krudlov. Okay, no Pompey here. This is Pompey. Okay, Pasagarde. We got Cyrus coming up with a scout in 2. Looks like he's also gonna get his warrior next to that hut over there to actually, you know, bring the goodies back home. Let's actually see if we're gonna have him with a decent amount of fresh water. I guess he's gonna have the lakes to settle on, and by the looks of it, rivers are gonna be but quite far away on the western side. That will be towards Mongolia. He's an ally with Moam, and I don't think they're actually gonna trade punches because they're allies. And I do notice in the north he's gonna have Bogota here, right between these lakes. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a very defensive land for both of them. Looking at the one-tile chokes, this is gonna be painful to actually get through. So maybe we're gonna see him simming rather than actually warring. Let's take a look also at Mongolia. We do have Karakorum coming with a scout in 1. Ooh, an array of spice tiles over there. We got spicy Mongolia here. And it looks like we're gonna have a scout coming up in 3 from Karakorum, while his initial scouting pattern is gonna go towards the south here. We're gonna need to see him benefit from all of these rivers for the fresh water, while I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to settle also the extra food. Rice tiles over there northwest, that's pretty good. We got a cattle tile north for the extra food, and also he's gonna have a direct way to go towards China, to go towards JR to the north. That's gonna be dangerous for JR. That's very dangerous for JR. And talking about JR here, it does seem like Xian is gonna get his settler out in 5. He did put a bit of production into a builder, but now he does have 2 scouts running around, and also has access to a 2-3 deer tile. Oh my god, that's beautiful. With some spices in the second city to the southeast, and I do see a possible Temenaki city. Not saying he's gonna get it, not saying he's gonna get it. It's a possible one, okay? It's a big question mark over here if he's actually gonna wanna try to get that wonder. We do have him with a decent amount of space to also settle. East side, not gonna be a problem towards Gran Colombia, but he will need to actually defend himself. No, sorry, they're allies, so he doesn't need to defend himself. West side here, Nidaros, that's a direction he's gonna need to defend from. Yeah, Nidaros is gonna be quite close to him, and we're gonna need to see if we're gonna have horses or something else actually coming towards. Yeah, also China Stone. Well, we do have him with a stone tile here, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get, or at least he's gonna try to get Stonehenge. We're gonna need to see if Mandate of Heaven is actually gonna get that religion, the China religion as we call it. He has some also stone tiles over here in the north. That shouldn't be a problem to actually get Stonehenge. Also, Moonrats, good evening, sir, and welcome. I learned dance exactly like the song. Yeah, exactly. Well, let's actually see what Shaka's doing. Shaka, shake. We got Ulundi coming up with a settler in 5. Looks like he's also gonna have Paititi. Oh, that's a very good titty. That, my boys, is a very good titty. We got him with the culture, with all of these little goodies of gold over here on the tiles. That's just beautiful, man. He's gonna get stones to improve. He can settle an olive for an extra amenity there, or the cotton. That's just beautiful, amazing. Let's actually see where he's gonna choose to go for. Oh my god, he also has Mato Tipila southeast, but that's actually gonna be challenged here by Norway, and he's gonna be so close to Norway. I'm not sure what Norway is gonna do about it. Mikado here will get pretty aggressive, man. You see Mikado, little man, but very aggressive. We're gonna need to wait and see what he's gonna pull off with those impies, and if he's gonna manage to actually get to deny any generals. Taking a look also to Zetian to the south of Shaka here. Looks like he's also gonna be southwest of Nidaros, and he's about to actually meet the big boy. We got Sprig about to meet China, Krudlov. We do have Zetian here getting his settler out in 2 turns. Gonna have a settle on the Coco on the left side, and I do notice he's also gonna have a pretty good settle towards the northeast. With fresh water from the lakes, he's gonna get bananas, cocos, and some furs over there that he's gonna make some coats from. We do have him also getting that settler in 2 turns and discovering the land towards the south, where he does have some tiki huts to also grab. I'm pretty sure they saw the smoke. They saw the smoke, right? He saw the smoke. I mean, it's a cat, you know, cat eyes, man, cat eyes. I think he has a K-shake problem. Yes, he might have a K-shake problem. Also, I think China should go for religious idols over stone circles. Ah, interesting. Oh, wait a second. I just noticed I don't have windows in a certain way. Oh, windows in a certain way is not good, man. Not good. Yeah. Anyway, we do need to also take a look at Simon Bolivar just a second here. It looks like, oh my god, so many citrus tiles. He's gonna get a lot of vitamin C. Now, we do have him getting a settler out in one, and I do see he did explore his west side. Doesn't really seem like he's gonna have much other than those horses there to actually improve. We do have him to the south with a settle that's gonna be next to silt tiles, some mountains, and also the fresh water from that river. While northeast, more horses, more tiles. Okay, I guess that's not bad actually to get the extra food from the cattle tiles and the other two tools around. We're going to need to see him try to maximize his city count over here and get that quality going. And we do have the remap. The remap is starting off. Did we actually finish the vote? Did the vote finish? I hope it did. How many remaps? It did. Okay, it did. You guys think there are gonna be 2 remaps on the lakes map? 2 remaps. Oh, I don't think there's gonna be even one. I hope there's not gonna be even one. You know, just saying. Yeah, Simon Bolivar knows how to keep away the scurvy. It will help him on the seas to the south. I don't think China actually wants stone circles, to be honest. Oh, we got the boys, the Freritos boys, the brothers switching maps. JR also immediately calling out the small salopet. Small salopet? What is this? Wait, is that what is that word? I was thinking of maybe something else. What is this? What is this? Need to figure out what that word is from JR. I have no idea what it is. It's a curse word? Oh, I see. I thought that he's actually talking about, you know, the clothes, the salopet. But anyway, it is what it is. I can't find immediately the translation. Oh, I see what it means. Oh, that's kind of bad. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, yeah. I guess it's spicy mouse, man. Yeah, I don't think you can share it when you learn it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, no. Lukian, good evening, sir. It looks like I shouldn't say the word. Yeah, it looks like I shouldn't say the word. Yes, that is true. I was thinking about. Let me actually. Yeah, well, let's just move forward. Let's just move on. Shaka likes tempo. He doesn't play to giga scale. He plays to build his encampment buildings, then spam cores. Okay. Yeah, true. Well, let's actually see. We go left. Muzana said left. We go Simon Bolivar. Again, looks like we do have coffee tiles next to him to get the extra culture. And I do see he also will have that rice tile in between the mountains to get the good spawn from. I do see a scout coming up in 310s, while we'll go and need to see what's going on in the south. I guess Lexo Novienga will be there quite far away. While it does seem like we're also gonna have a lot of distance between him and Nidaros. Nidaros is gonna be one of his opponents, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to bang heads. There is, I gotta say, Norway is in berserker range of Bogota. We're gonna need to see, and I like these seas. I really like these seas. We're gonna need to see how we're gonna have Gran Colombia here try to play this out. Definitely, he's gonna have quite a bit of land to the west side to try to get his settles going, and I guess we're gonna need to see how many he's gonna get here. Uzetian, where is Uzetian? On the other side of actually Nidaros, and it looks like Shendu is gonna have his own 2-2 base with a scout coming up in 3 and getting that warrior moving southwest. We do have him with some fresh water. I wouldn't say a lot of fresh water from these lakes over here on the right and on the left, while he's only gonna have 2 rivers to actually settle on. Armag is gonna be close, maybe a city that he could take over, and I do see also in the northeast Mongolia is gonna be there past Armag. We're gonna need to wait and see if this map is gonna be chosen. Maybe Mongolia is actually gonna entertain us over here with some Kishiks going against his opponent. Triple coastal trade possibility. Wait a second. Where? Where's the triple trade over here? No, Gran Colombia. Wait a second. So we got Gran Colombia, we got Xi'an, then we do have Chengdu, right? So I guess the Chinas can actually trade over here, but then we do have Mongolia and Varangian in between. So I guess that's not gonna go down well, especially in the Gulf of Tonkin. Wait, isn't this Gulf of Tonkin actually, or is it Tolkien, quite famous for the Vietnam War or something like that? Anyway, let's actually take a look at Shaka. Mikado is gonna be to the west of Maya. That's gonna be very close actually to Maya. We do have Ulundi with the possibility to actually get a few more cities on the right side. Not that big in production though. He's gonna need to spend quite a bit to actually get those going. I do see he's also gonna have pigs in the capital to the southwest, and well, we're gonna have him get that gold from the pigs. While in the north, he's gonna have some die stars to settle next to get the faith going. I do see he's getting his scout out, and well, it's gonna be quite a bit of distance between him and Mongolia. I don't think they're actually gonna butt heads here. We definitely need to wait and see how quickly or how fast he can actually do damage to Maya, to Tirits on the right side. Looking at the JR spawn, we do have him again with quite a few stones in the capital. Two of these stone tiles appeared with 2/2s. While he can get that Stonehenge going, he's gonna have Lake Redbud to the northeast to settle next to, and I do see quite a bit of extra other stones in the cities. We do have him, unfortunately, with only a single river spanning to the northeast. Yeah, I guess he does have this one to the southwest, but that's not gonna be that big. And of course, just like the map name says, a lot of lakes everywhere, including that Lake Redbud Wonder. We do need to also take a look at Malm. What do we have? Korakorum. Okay, he's getting his scout out. Second one. Krakatoa in the water. That's probably the worst Krakatoa I've ever seen. No, that's just sad, bro. This is just sad. Yes, Morior, good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, yeah, bad Krakatoa. Bad. Yeah, go sit in a corner, Krakatoa. You shouldn't have spawned on this map. Both sides will have a gentleman's agreement and do cross trading. China and China trading. Yeah, China to China trading, Norway to Mongolia trading. All four of them shall place their cities on that gulf as part of the agreement, and nobody's gonna touch each other with naval units, right? Oh my god, that's an utopian scenario right there. Circassian also, good evening, sir. When you choose monument to gods, a skin sheet, does that increase the builder production for wonders? So monument to the gods gives you like what, 15% towards the wonder. Well, it doesn't really increase the builder per se, but it does decrease the number of points the builder needs to actually add into the wonder. So basically yes, but not as you think so. These players are not gentlemen. Oh, I tend to disagree, Echo Supreme. I think they are. And same cities around it are bad. Kick W. Varangian trade and Shaka for Colombia. Now, not where you want to see Norway. Yeah, definitely not where you want to see Norway. Let's take a look at Pompey also. What do we have here on Pompey? Passagarde gonna get his faith generation going from the beginning. Die styles over there in the second ring. Pigs in the south to get some extra gold from, and amenities. And I do see he's gonna be to the north of Webcam now. That's gonna be one of his allies. It looks like he's one of the free seamers over here, Freritos de la Vega. And well, we do have him quite a bit, yeah, very far away from anybody actually. He's gonna have a lot of rivers. He's gonna get to show us how the sim on Persia is gonna look like, and then we definitely want to see that. Let's take a look at Tirits also. Tirits here, webcam now. Oh, this time around he has dies, a lot of them, not cocoa. He has also quite a few bananas that I can see. Some pigs in the capital for the extra gold, not bad. And I do see also in the same land continent over here, the cotton spanning to the south and to the east side here. I wouldn't really say this is a bad one, but it's not a good one. I mean, it's kind of half good. Like the north looks good, the south kind of looks bad. You know, like north really looks good. South, could have been better. Anyway, good banana to actually get his extra food going in webcam now. And his settler is going to come out in 2. And we're going to need to see him settle that second city quite quickly. And let's take a look at Sprig, because he's the one that's going to probably need the most help here. Wow. He has 4 scouts? How did he get 4 scouts? Did they buy him one and then he got one for free from huts, or did he actually pop 2 huts and got 2 scouts from the huts? This is incredible. He does also have Dalol in the southwest. We do have him getting his help with a 2-3-1 wine tile to get the extra production from. And I do see he's gonna have quite a few cities here on the coast. One on the Cerritos on the left side, one in the south, not a problem to get one there non-fresh. While he's gonna have quite a few freshwater cities on rivers here. Some of them do have amenities under them, like that honey tile on the east side. He's also gonna figure out about Gran Colombia's placement on the west. I'm pretty sure he actually saw the borders. Not that he can do anything, don't get me wrong, but he saw the borders. Because they already spent the remap token, right? Freritos did choose to remap the first one. And there we go. He's back settling. He's actually back settling. Okay. Builder charges come after the discount from Pantheon. Yes. If you don't work the Wonder, 5 charges build only 75% of the Wonder. Yeah, that's different, I think. Yeah. Okay. Still talking about that. The Amazon River. He knows for Colombia. Yeah, I mean, he knows anyway from the border. Okay. We do have to actually put up the team labels on the screen. And I think I'm gonna need to get a pain pill because my head hurts. Ugh. Really hate it when my head hurts. And what do we have? Arcane here. And we do have FTL LV on the right side. There we go. So Arcane on the left showing up today with Apul, Kradlov, Mikado and JR, while we do have on the right side Freritos with Malm, Pompey, Tirits and Sprig. I do have to say JR has actually joined Arcane, and I do have to say this is a bit of a surprise. He was one of with the brothers over here, so we definitely need to see how he's gonna do in this game against his former teammates. Oh, yeah. We do have the Holy Sites coming out from Nidaros. That's going to be an easy +3 here to the south. And I do see his settler is slowly moving to east side. He wants to get that right settle by the looks of it. While Sprig is going to have at the moment only a bit of science and culture. We definitely need to see how he's going to start getting all of his cities out and his points. Now, well, at the beginning, we do have him also benefiting from iron in the first ring. I do see horses have been placed under, well, I guess they're right now being stomped by the Holy Site, or they're stomping the Holy Site. Not sure which one of it is, but it is. They're on the same tile over there. Taking a look at Tirits, we do have webcam now coming up with a settler in 3 turns, and I just remembered that I actually need to finish the prediction. Choose an outcome, one remap we had today. What is that? Oh my god, you're actually talking in French. I hope something with vulgar. Let me see. Detect language. I hope we don't see any more vulgarities for the players. Yes, I mean, it is what it is, man. What can I say? JR is a big man. He can hold his own. Sorry, I meant to say more than 6. Build the charges. You're still talking about the China thing over there. Also, when I did answer that. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, webcam now coming up with one of these observatories next to his capital. He's gonna get soon to actually get a builder and also start improving all of his plantations. The moment the observatory doesn't actually have any adjacency, it's gonna take time to build up. We do have him with horses in the second ring here, and the iron has been actually placed, well, it is underneath the observatory. The observatory got placed over it. And while I do see Sunantuni, he's gonna get that observatory right between 2 dice tiles to get that soon to be adjacency. We do have him with, of course, immediately going for the observatories, and he's gonna start to get the scientist points that will allow him to actually get Hypatia very quickly. Very quickly, he's gonna get Hypatia here. Moving forward, let's actually see Cyrus with to the north of Maya in the precinct position. Pompey here is getting his settle towards the south. And I do see he's working on the third settle coming up in 4 turns from the capital city. He will also have the extra faith button on him from the dice tile. That means he's going to open up with a Pantheon quite quickly. He's already on 11 points of faith. That's actually the most faith in the game right now, and from all of the other players. And we definitely need to see what kind of Pantheon he's going to get. He has iron in the first ring with horses in the first ring. Going to have also extra iron in the third ring there to the northwest, where he's probably going to get it with another city. Which is probably gonna get it with another city. Moving to Malm, already opening up with bronze working. We do have him bronze in 4, and I do see Korakorum with Korakoto did get placed here. He has horses around, 4 of them in total, 2 in the capital and 2 in the city of Korakoto. I do have to say 3 of them are second ring, 1 of them is third ring. That's quite expensive for him to actually get, but I guess we're going to need to see what he's gonna choose here and how much gold he's gonna get also from his allies. Give me a second. There you go. Sorry, need to clear my throat, otherwise it's gonna get bad. You know, need to get it out. We were talking about how the Pantheon Monument to the Gods interacts with the Wonder Builder boost that China, Mandate of Heaven, enjoys. Yes, sir. Yes, we did. That's a lot of vulgarities over there, Moonstrath. In just a single sentence, you said so many vulgarities. I'm so sorry. It is what it is. We do have Korakorum also benefiting from an iron tile in the first ring here, and I do see the settler is coming up in 3 turns. That's gonna be his third one. He does have 2 scouts from China that are bearing down on his city centers, and we don't know if they're gonna snatch something here. We do need to see if the settler is gonna be safe, because I am pretty sure JR is out to get them. And we do have to also take a look at his GCC here. So China on the west side, he's gonna see it, right? We do have Mongolia getting the scout closer. China already defending his holy sites with a slinger, and I do see he started building up that Stonehenge from the capital city, getting another slinger to protect his settler. In the south, Norway is coming through the choke points with a scout, and we might actually see him try to snatch this. Well, JR is probably gonna get here. He's gonna be safe. 5 turns for Stonehenge to actually get him that free profit, and we definitely need to see what kind of religion he's gonna pick. Usually it's sacred places with divine inspiration, but maybe it's gonna be different this time. I don't know, you know, sometimes the players choose something different. We do have also Mikado to take a... Oh, wait a second. Xi'an does benefit from iron first ring with horse the second ring. Okay. No horse in Beijing from what I didn't see. No iron in Beijing. While in the south, he's gonna have some iron here between the mountains to the west side, but no other horses. That's kind of unfortunate. It is what it is. And let's see Shaka. Ulundi did get to Gundulovo towards the northwest, and it looks like he's starting to place down his Ikandas. We don't see one from the capital yet. He only placed it from the city of Gundulovo, while I'm pretty sure Ulundi is going to need to figure out a tile for it. We're going to need to see him also improve his resources. He has a horse in the second ring, a horse in the third ring, and also the iron in the second ring towards the south, while by the looks of it, he does have Mongolia to the northwest to trade punches with. We did have him also with Maya on the right side, and he does know about both nations here. We're definitely gonna need to see what is he gonna, you know, flex his body over here and actually get some attacks going. And there we go. We do have the Ikanda being placed down on the horse tile towards the southeast here from Ulundi. Getting it in 2 turns. He's going to get both in 2 turns. Animal Husbandry coming out next turn. He's going to discover the horse and going to start acquiring that resource in his capital. While we do need to wait and see how many generals is he going to manage to get. We do have already China Scout managing to get around Karakorum here. Oh, I don't know about that. Seems like the settler is in trouble. I have to confess I'm a bit confused about the choice of King Shi, Mandate of Heaven over Eleanor. Well, I guess we're going to need to see how JR is going to play it. Maybe he knows something we don't, you know. We cannot actually discount this. Crude Love, what do we have here? Crude Love, this, no, this. We got Chengdu, Shenyang Place, third city moving west side towards those geothermals. Looks like he's also going to get his monuments out for the extra culture, while he will get access to multiple turtle tiles that he's going to get to improve in the water. That's going to give them give him the extra science and the extra gold. We did have him with a 2-3 deer tile from the beginning. Having that extra production is going to help him out quite a bit. While he did also improve his first horse in the southeast of Chengdu, that's a second ring out. I do see he's gonna have also the iron in the second ring, but towards the western side. And it looks like we do have the word declaration being sent. What is going on here? China trying to get around towards Mongolia's settler, but he's not getting there. He's a bit too late. Mongolia will also be a bit too late. China already has defensive slingers here. The man with the rocks just sitting on the tiles that he needs to defend on the holy sites. Defend the books with everything you can. Well, I guess we're going to need to see. Stonehenge coming up in 2 from Xi'an, while we do have a second holy site from Changsha being placed on that iron tile. I think we didn't actually take a look at Simon here. He started off with campuses, and I do notice he's going to get that third city towards the south west of Bogota. Actually, easy, because it looks like he just went west with it. Anyway, he does have a +3 campus in the capital with another +4 in the city of Guayaquil. He's going to get these quite quickly, and I do have to say we're going to need to wait and see if he's going to get the projects for Hypatia. At least one project, because I'm pretty sure Maya is going to want that. He's definitely going to want that Hypatia Hypatia. Free library, man. Free science. What do you mean? Could be a long game. Yeah, it could be a long game, indeed. And wait a second, is that the Pikachu? Gold, please. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah, yeah. And then we click on stuff. Ooh. Give me a second. Oh, I received big email. Oh. But that's... Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay. Sure. Give me a sec. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. Okay, we'll see. Sorry, distracted. I'm getting too distracted. Oh, there is the what? There is the Pika, Robert Pika. Yeah. Well, okay, so it looks like Zulu did get in, but it won't do anything. Maya did start to improve his plantations here to get that extra gold from, and also the adjacency towards his observatory. That just became a +1. We do have him getting his monuments for the extra culture, while at the moment I do see Apiol is the one leading in science with 12 science points. Tirit is only on 8 and 3. We do have Korakorum also placing down his 2 encampments. From what I do see, China couldn't actually get to the 3rd city. Al Malik did get settled over there, and it looks like China is gonna try to slow down the build-up of the encampment in the city of Korakoto, at least for a few turns. There was also a pantheon being chosen, God of Craftsman, which that will allow Mongolia to get an extra point of production on each of these improved strategic resource tiles, and also an extra point of faith for each of them. We do have also Nidaros going for initiation rites, finished up all 2 of his holy sites with the shrines that are now getting built in both of them. We do have him starting to get the builders in the water to get to improve those resources, and of course get the celestial navigation boost, while he's building up the monuments for a bit more extra culture. He will have to contend with Gran Colombia on the western side, and we do have Bogota already starting to get his traders, new builders, and maybe we're gonna get him to actually chop a few horses. I do see him going for irrigation, craftsmanship, so at the moment I'm not actually holding my breath for horses. But the good thing is, because he does have so much science, he can actually go for horseback riding quite quickly because of those extra points that he's acquiring. China here, Wu Zetian is gonna get city patron goddess for the 40% off from the first district of a city center, getting also a builder from Shenyang to start improving those turtles in the waters, and connecting his city centers with traders towards the capital, where he's also gonna plug in Moksha and try to get another slinger for defense. Looking at Zulu, still no pantheon. He did get his third Ikanda from Noduengu commissioned here, and I do see he's getting his barracks in the city of Bulundi and Mugdulovu is Ikandas. So we're going to need to see after he's gonna finish them, what are his plans? What are his plans over here? Still no pantheon, still no pantheon. Maya, still no pantheon. Persia did get a pantheon. He's gonna go religious settlements to get that extra production towards cities, and also get the extra 2 tiles whenever he's gonna settle a new city. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him start to improve his territory here quite quickly, and he does have 2 builders. Well, 1 builder right now that's out, and another 2 builders that are getting built from Hamatan and Pasagarde. And I do notice he's actually going south here with his city. I was expecting him to go somewhere here, but I do have to agree that he doesn't have that much food there. This one would be also an interesting choice on the cotton tile. A lot of tutus around, and quite a bit of hilly terrain there. While in the south, okay, sure, he's gonna have a lot of rainforest, the chops and bananas to improve. He's also gonna get closer to Maya. Well, does that actually matter? I don't think it matters actually at all. But anyway, I guess it is what it is. What do we have here? We do have a religion from China. Did he go divine inspiration sacred places? We nailed it, boys. We did it. Yeah, he's gonna get the +6 faith for each world wonder, and also the sacred places is gonna give him the science, the culture, the gold. Very nice bonuses coming up there from his cities that do have a wonder. Etemenanki is getting built in Beijing. We do have another 2 charges left on that builder, and I do see he's not actually increasing that much his faith pattern, but with the wonders he's gonna get a lot of bonuses, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to choose a wonder in Changsha also to get built, so he gets the bonus in that city center also. With Moksha establishing in the city of Xi'an in 3 turns, we still have him with the slingers defending all of these tiles so he doesn't get disturbed by the scout of Mongolia. Mongolia did go for God of Craftsman earlier. He's getting his encampment training projects. I do have to say Mongolia has been acquiring points for quite some time now, but he's only on 14 out of 30, while Zulu is 2 points per turn and he's 10 out of 30. We do have also Maya making 3 great scientist points a turn, while Gran Colombia is gonna be on 2 scientist points a turn. Well, let's actually see who's gonna get that project. Is he getting the project? No. Is Bogota gonna get project? Come on, guys. What do you think? Is Bogota gonna get the project or not? Give me a second. This is not acceptable. And I gotta say, nothing tastes good with, how to say, with this cold. Very nasty cold. I haven't been actually cold for quite a few years. I think like 8 years or something like that. And oh my god, man. Oh my god. The lack of taste, or actually another lack of taste is more like the medicine type of taste. Oh my god, it's just nasty. That's just nasty, man. We do have campuses. There we go. Gran Colombia is gonna get a campus research project, and it's gonna come out in 2 turns. We might actually see Maya lose that Hypatia. He might actually lose it if he's not getting a project of his own. He's not gonna get that. I do notice he went for a God of Festival so he can get the extra culture from all of these improved plantations, and he's gonna have a lot of them improved. That's gonna be quite nice for Tiri. It's already 10 science and 8 culture, still shy of the 15 science of Apule. Okay, what do we have here? Hanging Gardens coming up from Xi'an. Still no production of Wandering Changsha. He's still trying to actually push back that Norwegian scout from his holy site so he can actually build it. Well, he's getting a builder in the meantime. I guess he's using it for some I would say useful stuff anyway. The production, I mean. We do have Etemenanki getting built in Beijing in 2 turns, and well, we do see the Slinger was successfully pushing out this Mongolian scout from his borders. Korakoto did manage to push out also the Chinese scout from his encampment, so we do see it starting to be built here with a wave of builders coming out from Al Malik and Korakorum. He didn't yet finish that encampment in Al Malik, not yet. We're going to need to see him also improve most of these strategic resource tiles, and I gotta say with God of Craftsman and quite a few horses and iron tiles, he's gonna get a lot of extra production from that pantheon. We do have also China managing to get into the borders of Norway. They are opponents, and it does seem like Krudlov does have the opportunity to actually stay on one of the holy sites of Norway here to slow him down from actually doing anything. I gotta also say China is very close to Norway. Sprig is in trouble. We got 2 nations that are very close to him. Let's actually see Bogota Campus Research Project. Is he gonna get this? 25, 30. Oh, I don't know. He needs 3 more turns, and 3 more turns. Maya might get it. I mean, that's exactly the time. That's exactly the time. Maya is making 3 great scientist points a turn. He needs 3 turns. Gran Colombia is making 2 per turn, and he needs 3 turns. Oh my god. He needs to actually get another project or something? Uh-oh, that might not be enough. Uh-oh. Yeah, he might actually lose Hypatia. And I'm pretty sure Apule here is the last one in the lobby, so he doesn't have at all any kind of priority for the great people. If it's gonna come down to same turn, Maya's gonna get it. So he definitely needs another project. There's no other way. He needs another project. Maybe even chop one. Currency coming out next turn for Apule, and I do notice Krudlov going for sailing, Mikado going for writing on Zulu, while we do have him building up that third Ikana in Norwengu. He's also getting encampment training projects right now. Looks like Mongolia is on 28 points at the moment, and we didn't have any kind of recruitment. We do have Zulu on 4 points a turn, and wait a second, what did Pantheon did? Okay, no Pantheon yet from Zulu, but he did finish his barracks, that's why he's getting so many points. This is kind of a weirdly shaped map, not gonna lie. One turning and encamping web canal instead of going for that project. Okay, well, we do have Maya here able to actually chop out a district, chop out a project if he needs to for that general, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want one being so close to Zulu here on the left side. We do have him with Magnus establishing next turn in web canal, while we're also 4 turns away from seeing the next era or the era rollover. We're gonna need to wait and see if Maya is gonna manage to snatch one of these. It looks like already Zulu did recruit Burika. Mongolia is gonna recruit another one next turn. That's gonna be Trung Track probably. And we're gonna need to see if Zulu is gonna want to get more projects. Doesn't seem like. Okay, he's fine with one. He's also gonna get his fourth city out from Ulundi next in 4 turns, and I do see another trader from Gumdunulovo is coming out next turn with a builder from Norwengu. Okay. Got encampments coming out from Mongolia, and I do see Xi'an is working hard to get the Hanging Gardens. He did finish at Temenanki in Beijing, and looking at the Pantheon, he did choose Lady of the Reeds and Marshes as a Pantheon. I was checking out this extra production here, and I was wondering if he actually picked up the Pantheon. It looks like yes, and we do have China that will need to push out that Mongolian scout. It looks like that Mongolian scout that just came out of the forest, out of nowhere, and did manage to pillage the holy site. Michael or chat, I have been struggling with stats in my early CPL career. I just don't get why I can't seem to get any early science or culture. I've obviously watched thousands of hours of ProPerth and I'm almost at 3, but I can't seem to figure it out. It almost feels like everybody else is using a game genie. Okay, well, I guess it really depends on I mean, there are a lot of missing information over there. Sorry, there's a lot of missing information from that question, like what civ, what kind of spawn, what was your land over there, if you did have actually possibilities to go, you know, for what did you go for? Because you do need to adapt quite a bit in most of the games, right? Depending on the map, depending on the civ that you have, you're gonna have different build queues, which do give you either science or culture or gold, it kind of, or production or food and so on. Also, can a Pilish holy site convert cities when founding a religion? Amir, I don't think so. I don't think the holy site, the Pilish holy site converts. But to be honest, don't quote me on that because I think I had the same question like quite a few years ago, and it did in the games that I watched. Like it did convert the city, even if the holy site was pillaged. I don't remember. I don't actually remember another case after that, or I don't remember me being, how to say, paying attention to this after that. Yeah, with who are you playing? Yeah, exactly. It doesn't seem to matter the spawn or save. Well, I mean, one really good thing actually, Sandorius, that I would say, try to get Civ replay. It's an open source, if I remember correctly, it's an open source, how to say, program that you get from the CivFR server, the BBG server, I mean, not the CivFR server. And with that, you can actually, let me give you the link. BBS, no chat replay this. I think it's here. Copy link. Here, this. This, there we go. You can actually take a look over there. And just get Civ replay, open up Civ replay afterwards, after the game, and take a look why. take a look what other players did at the time you are doing something, and you're gonna see the difference immediately, and you're gonna get to compare yourself. That's also one of the things that is really missing in Civ 7, and unfortunately, I don't know why, but they didn't learn that they should put it in. It's a very important feature. I mean, you should actually be able to do that with any kind of save directly built in to take a look at what you did in the game. But anyway, now we do have commercials coming out from the series of China, and I do see he's getting his markets out. Still 2 turns out from the Golden Age, while we do have him getting his all of his series out. God of War and Plunder coming out from Zulu. I still see a single general here. Is he gonna get another one? Because he's on 5 great general points. I think he actually just picked up God of War and Plunder, because he should have had more great general points. He was already on 4, if I remember correctly, or 5, so he definitely will have more. Maya is still on 1 great general. Who did manage to pick up Hypatia? It was Maya. Oh my god. So Gran Colombia even did a project and couldn't get that one. He should have done 2 projects. He really should have done 2 projects. I guess he got Zhang Heng, you know, he still got something out of it. And I do see him starting to get his archers out. Apule did choose God of Open Sky as a pantheon and started to get his extra culture from the improved pastures, while that will be good. Yeah, have you played some CPRF? Oh, that's a good question, actually. And I think the destroyer is here, by the way. Yep, the destroyer has arrived. Give me a second, because I need to, you know, hide my kids. Ce faceți? Ai fost cu minte? The little one was on a journey today. She actually went down to visit our neighbors, and she's inspecting everything right now. She hasn't been here in this room for quite a few hours, and she's gonna need to actually start to sniff everything, see if everything is in the correct place. You know, that's how it goes. Also, I try to play on CivFR. I can't, but it's me. Why can't? Why? Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure everybody can. I'm pretty sure it's just a matter of time. Okay, more settlers coming around here from Gran Colombia, moving east. Another one of those also campuses. With Persia opening up commercials and getting his government plaza to also give him the points here, we're going to need to see him getting those extra trade routes so he connects all of his cities. He did manage to settle Tushpa on that cotton tile, getting the extra amenity and also the gold generation from it, while I do see him still on 4 cities. He's gonna slow down a bit to get his commercials out and of course start actually acquiring great merchant points, while I do see already China, Uzetian has 2 points per turn. We did jump into the next era, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to wait and see if anybody's gonna start to get an army, especially Gran Colombia, right? We're waiting for this. He did get Marilio Montilla as a commandant general, and I do see Apule did choose a Pembratian Voice Golden Age with 16 science, 22 culture, and also 29 points of production per turn. He started putting down his government plaza over here in between Bogota and Guayaquil, while he's gonna also follow up his opener with encampments towards commercials, or with commercials, I mean. Also, give it a shot. It would be fun. Yes. It's very fun. I already talked about the fact that I was being in a group with people I don't know is something pretty hard to me. You can just mute yourself, Rafifi, to be honest. And I think it helps you. Like, honestly, I think it helps, actually having the social interaction really helps. You gotta understand that you don't get any, like, you're on the internet, right? So there's a lot of distance between you and whoever you're talking. Nobody can actually come out of the screen over there to get you. It's all good. It's all good. And I'm pretty sure you can use the mute button or block button if, how to say, something doesn't go well. Just, you know, be yourself. It's all good. It's all fine. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I've been I guess since my early days, since I was young, actually, I really enjoyed this part of the internet that you can talk, you can share ideas and so on, and you can actually see what others are thinking and so on the internet without actually, putting yourself out. How to say, with all of the social interaction. Um, Unfortunately, when I was young, I didn't actually have around me that many how to say, teenagers, so I couldn't actually get that many friends other than school, and school was basically non how to say it wasn't all the time, right? It wasn't year long. So in the summertime, I was more delving into the internet side of things to actually try to make friends, try to communicate, try to see new opinions, and so on and so forth through IRC and other methods that were back then. Like I remember IRC was the kind of the biggest one, but then came like that high five thing. Then came a lot of other things like TeamSpeak, Ventrilo, and the Steam communities, and so on and so forth. Yeah, but it does help. I do have to say it does help. It does help. Just good evening, Hunde Priste. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Did China take the Wonder religion? Yes, he did. He did. He did. And he did already build the Hanging Gardens with a Temenanki. Yeah, not to mention Stonehenge, but I don't see Changsha actually getting a Wonder yet. He did, unfortunately, get slowed down to build his holy site here. Let's take a look at Kradlov. He was the next one on our list. We got him with 12 science and 29 culture, 42 points of production. We do have him also getting some builders out, and I do see he doesn't actually have the fourth city moving. It is getting built right now in the city of Shenyang, which is his second one. There we go. He's getting a chop, not to mention Shendu is gonna get the settler out in 3. He's using Magnus to increase the chop yield, and as you can see, he did manage to chop it with very, very, very big ease. Now we do have also Krudlov here with 20 gold a turn. We're going to need to see if he's going to manage to get one of the good merchants for the extra trade routes to connect his cities. Also Tom L, good evening sir and welcome on YouTube. China looking strong, very strong, yes, in this setting at the moment. Much room, many wonders are to attack into because of the terrain. Perfect sim situation. Well, yes and no, as in I'm pretty sure at some point Mongolia is going to want to flex a little bit against China. We're going to need to see if the Keshiks are going to be supreme here, or we're going to have a bit of a problem for the other nations around Mongolia, because he does have Krudlov in the south. Mongolia has Uzetian here in the south. He's also gonna have Shaka in the southeast to deal with, and I'm pretty sure neither of these nations are gonna be easy to deal with. So I guess we're gonna need to wait and see how things are gonna progress in the next part. Shaka, 3 cities strong. He did manage to get to recruit 2 generals, Shunzu and Burika, while he's now putting down campuses. I do see him starting to get a wave of builders so he can improve his remaining tiles. At the moment he didn't actually quite get his iron improved, but he does have at least one horse that is gathering resources in his empire there. I do see Mikado is getting his horseback riding in 2 turns, while his 8 science and 19 culture with 17 gold and 39 points of production doesn't seem that big at the moment. Moksha opener, we do have him getting some archers out, and it looks like he's gonna be looking to push back that Mayan scout from the north here. Now, Maya is an opponent of his, and it's quite close. We're going to need to see who's gonna attack whom here. And we do have also JR with the King Mandate of Heaven, 19 Science, 18 Culture, with Monumentality Golden Age. He's starting to put down his theater squares and getting Liang in the city of Beijing. Apil just said pause. I don't know why, but he just said pause. I think he's going to pee. Right? That's what he's saying over there. He's out at the toilet. Battle Cruiser, hello there, sir, and good evening. Work order, fun game. Yes, yes. I mean, the war is kind of in the middle of the lands here. Nature calls, exactly, Rafif. Nature calls, yes. Ooh. What is this? Oh, I see. Well, I guess there we go. He's back. He's fine. You know, it was the quick one. He got a quickie. He got a quickie. Yesterday, each player got subbed. Yeah, looks like. Kick. No more EG player. I mean, I guess it is what it is. Wait a second. Who was yesterday? Guawel, I believe it was. Man, that is. I gotta say, I kind of feel bad for the dude. Like, he didn't know he's gonna get pushed that hard. And to be honest, it was a bit of a surprise that we did see that settler, coming out on a one-tile choke between those lakes. But he did. And unfortunately, he didn't have time to actually build up. He trusted a lot that his Mariano Chariot archers are gonna help him defend. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case. It just wasn't the case. We do have quite a few farms also starting to get around Beijing here, giving that extra science to that city center, and of course the bonuses for extra production from Temenanki. I would imagine he's going to want to get a watermill. Yeah, he did manage to get the watermill. That's why he actually has that much production there. I don't know what the destroyer has found over here, but she found something and she's playing with it. Audience Chamber coming up importance for Norway. A bit surprising. I was expecting him to go Wall of Throne, especially since he's so close to Gran Colombia on the western side. While I do see Wall of Throne is getting built over here by Gran Colombia, while he did manage to get quite a bit of science from those tiles. Now let's take a look at the JR here. 16 science, 28 culture on Genghis Khan. We do have him getting builders out, and he did choose to go for a Pembrasian voice this time around. 4th city moving western side. So, and he's getting a 5th city from Al Malik. I'm actually curious, is this gonna be the... He did also manage to get a builder from JR. Oh my god, JR is not gonna be happy about this. He lost a one charge builder. That's just nasty, man. Mongolia not giving up on the scouting and doing pillages and doing damage over here to China. And while I do notice Karakorum is going to get another builder, we didn't yet have him starting or specializing building of choice in the Gavron Plaza. Another setter coming up into from Arma League, and we do have Moksha established in Korakoto with Magnus in the capital. He's gonna get already the production from the horses improved in the northwest from that god of craftsman with that god of craftsman. While I'm pretty sure he's gonna settle around here somewhere. I'm curious if he's gonna go for the sheep settle or is he gonna settle the incense style. I would say sheep settle, but I guess, you know, it is what it is. We're gonna need to wait and see. Pompey on Cyrus, he's basically free sim of the game here with 15 science, 35 culture, going for Ancestral Hall. He recognizes that he's going to be free sim and he wants to get as many cities out, not to mention get the builders from them whenever he puts them down. He does have one settler coming up from Hamatana, when I do see he started putting down some Peridezas for the extra gold and also that extra culture from those tiles. He did also start off with commercials, and now it does seem like he's making 3.4 great merchant points a turn, while China is on 4 and Gran Colombia barely on 1. We do have Pompey here also with 52 points of production. 31 points of gold though, that's the most gold in the game right now. With another commercial finishing up next turn in Tushpa, that's going to be another 3 gold a turn that he's going to start acquiring. Okay, Tirix, 23 science, 27 culture, Pen Brush and Voice Golden Age, 4 series strong. Maya's gonna get his 5th one moving northeast, and I do see him working from his capital city on Temple of Artemis. That's gonna give him quite a bit of quite a few amenities. Oh my god, wait, it's camps, pastures and plantations, right? For the Temple of Artemis, it's camps, pastures, and plantations, and he's gonna get what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11 amenities. Oh my god, that's a strong one. That is a very strong one. China must build a great wall. Yeah, just watched Escape Puzzle versus Ukraine. One tip pick Congo against Uzetin and type GG after party. Yeah, exactly. GG. Yeah, man, that's just beautiful. Actually, that's just beautiful. Historically accurate indeed. Also, is everybody pen brush and voice? Not everybody. JR did go for monumentality, and I do see Sprig also on Harahar Varangian did go for monumentality. Actually, coming up on Sprig, we do have him on 12 science and 26 culture. And wait a second, where is Sprig? Here. And he did manage to get also his own religion with choral music and defender of the faith showing up, and initiation rites as a pantheon. I do see him getting his encampment training projects in 310 here from Bergen, while he's gonna get that 5th city and 6th city out towards the south. He did put Stavager right in the face of Gran Colombia, basically dangling one of the like a hulk of meat over here in front of his opponent. I hope he's gonna be ready for what's coming, because I'm pretty sure Apul is not going to be happy about this. You know, he sees free city, he sees opponent city, he wants to get opponent city. It's that simple. We're going to need to see those horses coming around here from Gran Colombia to do some smashing. Also, good evening, Zadap. Hello, Dustin, and welcome. Yeah, exactly, Tom. That is a monster of happiness over there. Amazing. What do we have? Horses already going towards Armagh. Armagh does have spearmen. That's a bit painful. China will have actually 3 horses to go against that city center, and I do see Norway already did actually get to Suzet. Well, that's unfortunate. He did also Leviat for, and I do see in the north we do have Mongolia starting to get those settlers out in the south. One of the Norwegian warriors is starting to sniff around, get some vision over what's Mongolia doing, and I guess we're going to need to see if there's going to be any damage being done. I doubt it though. Now we do have Malv here also managing to get Ulaanbaatar on the eastern style to the western side, and I do see he will have access to those ivory tiles to get production from and a bit of gold. While he's starting to also get horses out, he first needs to build his ordus. That's the replacement stable that he gets, and he does get an extra point of movement on a unit that is being built in a city with an ordu in the encampment. It's very useful, very useful. And of course we're going to need to see him use his general. I would imagine he's gonna go west side here against China, but I guess we do need to wait and see exactly where his army is positioned to before we actually get to make that choice. I do also see Oracle is starting to get built. I would imagine that's actually coming out from Changsha, while a bit of a surprise he's building the theater square right now instead of actually finishing Oracle to get the +4 from it. And I guess we're going to see a +3 anyway here, finishing up in Xi'an whenever he's going to want to put the production in. We do have China getting more production in the city of Beijing from Liang's bonus. We do have him with 2-5-1 tiles. 2-5-2-1 tiles. Amazing. Okay, and I do see he did get some defensive horses on the right side with archers, so he can keep at bay any kind of opponent. I do have to say the the crouching tigers are a very good unit here from China, and I would imagine he's gonna want to get quite a few pre-builds here for them. We're going to need to see if they're gonna stand those Keshiks coming then shooting them. Any more Pantheons? I think we missed a few Pantheons. City Patreon got us here, we didn't miss, and I do see Armagh is getting attacked. Maya did get that guy's festivals, more builders, 5th city moving northeast. Looks like Pingala establishing in El Mirador, while he does have an army of builders coming around. How many general points is Zulu making? 9. Okay, that's with God of War and Plunder. Now God of War and Plunder actually shows up here. And we do have Mongolia with 4.6, but every one of the generals did get picked up. And I do see Commandant General Gran Colombia. Last general was picked up by Zulu, but that's actually a medieval renaissance one, Timur. Now we do have Hannibal Barca being picked up by Maya, so he did actually get the projects for it. Okay, very nice. Maya did actually get an extra defense over there, but unfortunately that also leaves Varangian without one. He's trying to get one right now. He has an encampment training project coming up in 210s from Bergen, where he did manage to get an encampment, and I do see he's chopping it. He's chopping it quickly so he can actually get to the 75 points required for El Cid. Zankian is going to be the next merchant. We do have China on 4 points a turn. That's Uzetian. That's 2 turns out from actually recruiting Zankian for an extra trade route capacity. While I do notice Persia did actually recruit Marcus Licinius Crassus. Let's actually see if he gets projects. No, he's not. Going for a 5th city from Pasagarde. Knows that's a 6th city. The 5th one is going to get settled next turn on the Cotton. While I do see he's going to get the campuses out from his other cities to increase his science output. We do have right now, actually, wait a second, Malm over here, Pompey on 15 and 42 points of culture a turn. Not to mention, he does have 41 points of gold. That's a lot of gold per turn coming out from Pompey. And I gotta say, on Team Arcane, we don't see that much gold per turn. 18, 8, 18, 9. That's really not that much gold per turn. Especially if they do want to gather the gold and start to upgrade en masse. That's gonna be a problem to actually gather them. Pingala establishing in the second city of Zulu here. We do need to see a lot more settlers coming around, and I do see he's working on it with fourth and a fifth one coming out. I do see a sixth one getting built in Ulundi, seventh one also getting built in Odwengu here, while he's getting Magnus in that city center to help him with the extra chops. Now we do have him also for settling towards Mongolia, or at least getting a city towards Mongolia. Norway looks like he's upgrading a few units in Arbak, so he tries. He's trying to actually slow down the takeover of that city, not giving China basically a free city state to benefit from, or the free city center to benefit from. Well, that's not gonna get stopped. It's gonna be slowed down, not gonna get stopped. With the fourth horse also coming around to join the party here against Armag, it doesn't look like that Spearman of Armag can actually pull off a defense here. Where war? Exactly. That's a good question. Where is the war? Where war? We do have Wolo Strong coming up in 3 here from Korakoro. Mongolia definitely gearing up. He's gearing up for the Keshek timing, I'm pretty sure. And we do have Malmo with only 17 science and 29 culture. He's gonna need stirrups and he's gonna need more science. He did manage to put down a few of these campuses. A +4 here in Al-Malik and a +3? Two actually in Korakoto. While his cities are not growing that fast, he's gonna need the 7th population, I'm pretty sure, in the capital city. He needs to somehow fix the food generation and the housing, of course. With China, JR managing to get a significant amount of culture, 24 science, 29 culture, finishing Oracle, getting Magnus in the city of Changsha, and also finishing multiple theater squares that are going to give him all of those points. He keeps on upgrading the farms with the bonuses from Etemenanki, and I do see he's right now on a wave of expansion. We do have him with 2 more settlers coming around, while Taiwan did get the walls up to defend himself against an attack here from the south. We're going to need to see if anybody's actually going to get into his borders. That's very culture heavy over here on JR. He's going culture heavy. 73 points of, look at the production on this guy. 73 points of production with also 45 points of faith per turn from JR's China. Amazing, very nice. So now we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to actually do something with it, especially when the Kesheks come out, because that's going to be a problematic timing. Waiting for the statue of Zeus from China. Yeah, exactly. Looks like the destroyer started sniffing around the desk over here. What is going on, Athena? What is going on? Yeah, she's just as confused as we are. No, doesn't know. Is there a mouse here? Is there a mouse there? Where's the mouse? I heard there's a mouse here. No, okay. She's fine. She actually just settled down in a perfect place. Not on my mouse. She's actually right below the camera. Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly where you should stay, Athena. Perfect. Good girl. Good girl. Anyway, where was the Temple of Artemis? Where was the Toa? I'm missing. Oh, there we go. So Maya did manage to get all of that happiness going. He's on +6 in multiple cities because of the Temple of Artemis, and I do see him still needing to improve quite a few of those plantations to get all of the bonuses. While we do have him with the wave of builders, I would imagine he's very close if he didn't actually get already feudalism. He did manage to get the 5 build charges on each of his builders, with the extra 2 coming from the feudalism card. Great Bath getting built in Surantuni, while Tirit is touching borders with Persia. They're gonna be fine, they're gonna be trading with each other. No, unfortunately he cannot actually trade on the water with him, but I guess, you know, it is what it is. We do have him also flexing his general to the western side towards Zulu, while finally we do have Zulu starting to actually get his forces out. Mikado here is getting his currency finished and recorded history in 2 turns. And while I do notice Mongolia from the north is also starting to actually flex a few horses against his opponent. What's up, Athena? What's going on? You can't stay there? You don't want to stay there? You want to stay in the middle? What's going on? Oh, she hears this is the season where we have some seagulls coming around Bucharest. Like we're not that close from the sea, and I think they're actually, I don't know, migrating or something like that during the winter or something. And right now we got quite a few seagulls actually around my home. She's hearing the noises from outside, and she's like, "What is that sound, bro? What is that sound?" She needs to start communicating. I know she already knows pigeon talk. You know, I see her already starting to talk quite a bit with the pigeons, with the crows, but she's not talking that much with the seagulls. I don't know. She must have not have cracked the code of the seagulls. Good call. Defense will be hard for him without a general. Maybe Defender of the Faith could help. Yeah, true. Wait a second. Somebody did get Defender of the Faith. Wasn't it Varangian? Yeah, Varangian did manage to get Defender of the Faith. And yes, we do have Zulu getting more horses out. He's gonna meet the Mongolian army on the battlefield, and he's also gonna have horses to defend against Uzetian. To defend Uzetian from his opponent. Now we do have also Mongolia started off on the production. More horses are starting to show up in his empire, while he did manage to get his fifth city moving to the western side. And we do have him needing to actually get a lot more science to get his stirrups up. We do also see JR is gonna settle a Tundra city in the north. Interesting. And this one links to Lake Redba. He does have one tile chokes that he can actually try to defend behind, but unfortunately Shurog is gonna be attacked from so many sides from across that lake. This is gonna be a bit painful to actually defend. I gotta say that Shurong city doesn't look good. Gran Colombia still on one horse. Doesn't seem like the Momo Dapul is that interested in attacking Norway, even though Norway is kind of exposed over here with the city of Stavanger. We're going to need to see if Sprig is going to want to pull off one of those berserker attacks against his opponent. Right now Sprig is working on getting his stave churches going so he can actually get the extra points of his religion. I think he went choral, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, choral music, so he's going to get the culture, and he's also going to get the extra points of faith on each of those resources in the city center, with the production on the coastal resources. Okay, Great Bath Sunantuni, another encampment in Mirador, El Mirador here, and Zulu still didn't get to his core ability. Okay, we civil service coming up in 6th year for Mikado with 33 culture, 22 science, 65 points of production, not bad. Well, I do have to say Simon Bolivar 44 science and 42 culture does look much better than Sprig's 23 and 33. Production capabilities are still better on Sprig because of that extra faith per turn. We got 68 production and the 30 faith, while Apul is only gonna benefit from 64 points of production. And it looks like Athena is gonna try to get to talk with the seagulls. She's gonna, by the looks of it, she's going on the port, not the porch, I don't know how to say it. The windowsill? Is that the windowsill? I don't know how to say. You know that portion of the window that actually allows you to like take a look outside, basically? How do you call that? The window edge? Window... Anyway, seems Persia only one planning to sim to the sunset. Yeah, Persia is the only one that's gonna be alone, all alone over here. And let's get a prediction going, right? For who's gonna win? Who will win? We do have FDLV on one side, Arcane on the other side. Submission. Let's get it for 15 minutes and let's see it. Let's see it. They are letting Mikado take over. Yeah, I think so. I think they're letting him take over. By the looks of it, there's not much that Mongolia can do. He did slow him down with the units of Norway. Unfortunately, cannot actually stop the takeover of Armagh. Well, we're going to need to see if Mongolia is actually going to get the attack going in the south to actually fight off Zulu and China at the same time, or he's going to go against JR. JR is a bit further away by the looks of it. Already we do have units from Zulu that are very close to the borders of Mongolia, so I'm pretty sure he's a little bit worried about what's going on in the south. And I do see... Wait a second. Where did all of these units go? Did it get pieced or something? I guess it got pieced or something. But there we go. The unit of Mongolia did get taken out, and China did take over the city of Armagh, giving himself an extra city spot. Ooh, Ooh, wait a second. Norway is attacking China. We do have 2 horses and an archer here showing up on the Chinese border of Longsea, where Governor Victor was established, and we do have 3 swordsmen on the defense. It does seem like these horses are kind of out of place. The General El Cid is still in the city of Bergen. Not that it actually would have given him any points, because that's a medieval general, and all of the units that are next to Longsea are either ancient or classical, so he wouldn't have done anything there. We do have to see also if Sprig is going to start putting a few more cities in the eastern side. He does have this one, so over here next to the Great Barrier Reef, that will also expose him on the coast. Well, we definitely need to see what Norway is going to choose also to do against the west. Gran Colombia right now is starting to get a few heavy chariots out, and we do have him with Aqueduct starting to get out, with industrial zones also next to them for the extra points of production, while he still needs to upgrade some of his strategic resources. He does have builders that are going to improve the irons here, the iron tiles. Malm, finally, 6 turns away from stirrups. While we do have Mikado, mathematics in 2, civil service in 5. We do need to see if on the other side we're gonna have JR actually saving himself from this. Bronze working in 1 turn. Oh, pardon? Pe ce ai făcut? Stăteai unde nu trebuie. I think I moved my chair and I touched it in the wrong place. Uh-oh. What? Are you fine? Yeah, she's fine. Oh well. Oh, okay, Mongolia sending a few horses. This is the welcoming committee towards Guangzhou, and I gotta say there's no unit over there defending Guangzhou, but there is a horse in between. There is a horse from China that is trying to get visibility over here on the right side, and I guess he does have a 1 tile on that coffee that he's not seeing. Well, we're going to need to see also if we're going to have those Mongolian Kishik soon running around, while there is an army of builders available for Mongolia to chop all of his territory. He does need to defend against the south as well as try to put an attack on the western side here. And I do have to say China will probably start to get all of his defensive capabilities soon, because he knows stirrups is coming out. Malm is 5 turns away from it. He sees the signs over here of Malm, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to stop it. We do have turtles improved from Taiwan. I do see Mahabori Temple getting placed down from Changsha, and I do also notice Apadana is getting built in Xi'an, while he's gonna start rolling on these writer points. I do see China is already on 8 great writer points a turn. That's very quick for him. I do see Zankian did also get picked up. It was Wu Zetian that didn't manage to get the extra trade route capacity, while the next merchant is going to be Marco Polo. It does seem like we do have Cyrus with 8 points, China is 5, Gran Colombia is 3.4. Well, this time around I think Persia is going to need a project. We do have him getting his builders. These are feudalism builders, I'm pretty sure, while he's also padding these empty spots with cities. He does have quite a few builders already out, improving his territory, getting the aqueducts from Tushpa, and also building up the trader count. Also getting his markets in his commercials will give him more points per turn towards merchants, and at the moment he does have the most points, so I would imagine he might actually feel safe here. Let's actually see if we do have a project. Yes, there we go, project from Shenyang. Krudlov is not giving up on Marco Polo. He's not giving up on Marco Polo. It's his brother from another mother. Yep. Okay, Mongolian horses eyeballing the Chinese horses. Left side here. Dingo, thank you so much for the tier 1. Much appreciated, sir.
Denia Dingo retained his knighthood for 35 months.
Oh my god.
Sir and chat.
35 months. Thank you so much. I can't believe we know each other for so long. This is unbelievable. I gotta say, this is like, as an experience actually to be a streamer, this is unbelievable to see so many people for so many years. This is incredible. Love it. 2 turns commercials from China, a commercial hub investment. Reina is establishing in Shenyang, and I guess we're going to need to see if he's going to try to get the trade routes going. He does have connection to the other Chinese cities over here from JR, and nobody did actually settle this coast. Even though Norway could have actually placed down a city on the Great Barrier Reef and tried to actually stop this from happening, I'm pretty sure the 2 Chinas will get to trade with each other. Krudlov does have significantly less science than JR, not to mention culture, and we're gonna need to see if JR is gonna manage to use that as a simmer against his opponent. With Persia starting to also get his points up, he's on 38 points of science with 63 culture, not that far away from China, with also 97 points of production here. Definitely looks like he's missing that faith that JR is making. We do have him putting down his aqueducts, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to get a beautiful setup going for his industrial zones, while he's gonna need to finish all of his other commercials. We still don't see a project to try to be competitive to recruit Marco Polo, and there is a significant chance that actually Uzetian is gonna snatch this extra trader as well. Zulu is 7 turns out from getting his military tactics, and I do notice Mongolia is starting to flex his general with horses against China, but no Keshek yet. He still needs 3 turns to actually get that technology, and he's well, I guess he's gonna be faster because he's finishing up 2 libraries next turn and another one, a third one from Al Malik the turn thereafter. Oh, I guess he's gonna get it faster. Okay, stirrups in 2. Okay. City states, what do we have? Bandar Brunei, Zanzibar with Samarkand for the trade bonuses. I do see Mexico City with Cardiff will have the industry side. Kabul with Valletta will provide them with some military bonuses. Vilnius and Namador for the culture. Nazca, only one for religion. There was also Armagh, but it died. It is what it is, unfortunate. Nalanda is also gonna be the only one for science, and it looks like he's gonna be here. Right now, only Malm has an envoy in it. Only Malm, only Genghis. Do they not see this? They don't see this. They never actually scouted north of Nazca. So that's a pocket CS right now for Freritos de la Vega. Those Mongolian horses move so far. Yes, Yorkshire bit. Hello there, sir, and welcome. The extra movement on the horses is amazing. Yes, I agree with that. Definitely agree with that. Looks like the horses are actually trying to cross the mountains over there in the north, where China does have a horse of his own to try to stop this from happening. Unfortunately, it's not really in the choke point to slow it down. Mausoleum at Halicarnassus in 8 turns from Taiwan, and I do see Apadana is coming from Xi'an also. I do have to say, I was at some point I received a comment on my how to say, on my YouTube, and somebody called me out that I'm pronouncing Taiwan as Taiwan, but I mean, to me there's no W here, so like there's an extra letter, and if I need to how to say read it out loud from using the phonetic sounds, there's an extra E over there, no? Taiwan. So I'm like so confused over there. Somebody was saying, no, that is Taiwan, that is Taiwan, you gotta say Taiwan. And I'm like, whoa, slow down, bro. I read what it says, you know? Like, there's no W. Do you see a W? I don't see a W. And I'm like, okay, thank you so much for telling me, you know, like I should actually pronounce it differently. I'm all for it. But where's the W? No? Chat? Am I wrong on this? Anyway. We do need to see how Mongolia is going to fare with these units going against China on JR, and we definitely need to see what's going to happen here with Mongolia managing to actually get a slot tile next to Armagh. We do have him also having Zulu horses on the right side with the Chinese units from the south. We do need to see if Kradlov is going to start to get his pre-builds for those crouching tigers. We only have a single archer able to actually help him out with this. Well, nobody's actually commenting on the Taiwan thing. Okay. Coming closer to the era switch. Are we? Yeah, 4 turns out from the era switch. Let's actually take a look. Apiul 6 points out. Krylov is 4 points off. Mikado is gonna be Dark Age. Ooh, I mean, he's trying to get Statue of Zeus here in 6 turns, and he might actually chop it a little bit faster. We do have another campus from Nodwengu, but that's not a +3, that's a +2. Gavron Plaza still didn't finish his Wall of Throne, unfortunately. He did start building it, but he didn't actually finish it. He did place Qualo Mendlini, and I do see quite an army of builders that are going to come out here to try to help him get the points, while he's also trying to build the pyramids in Bulawayo. Okay, that's good. There is a chance, you know, both 2 wonders, maybe a Susa of a city state, and boom, he's going to get the Golden Age. Looking at also JR 64-65, just needs 1 point, and I'm pretty sure the big man is gonna get it. Malm here, he needs 4 more points, and I think he was very close to stirrups. Divine Right also coming out, he should have his golden age, no problems. Pompey was his 10 points off. Oh my god, Free Simmer not getting golden age, guys. Free Simmer not getting golden age. Maybe he's gonna get it in the next few turns. He does need the Passagarde to actually get a granary for the extra housing, and we do need to see if he's oh, he managed to miss this also. Marco Polo, I mean, man, we're waiting for Pompey to be pumping, and Pompey is not pumping. What is going on, Pompey? Who's Etienne just grabbing Marco Polo by the sleeve and getting him back home? What did you think I'm gonna say, you know? He grabbed him by the sleeve. Okay, sleeve. Anyway, we do have him with a free trader over there, and we're going to see how things are shaping up. I do have to say also, Tirits is 4 points off from getting his golden age, 53-57, while he's getting Wall of Throne in 3 turns. He's also placing down an industrial zone. That's going to be more than +4, so he's going to get that splendid bonus. Very nice. That would put him 1 point off. Did he get he didn't get Monarchy yet. He's 1 turn away from Monarchy, so he's 100% gonna get golden. Sprig also 66-63 got his golden age, and I do see right now he's flexing his horses on the right side while he's placing some horses on the west. We do have an attack party from Gran Colombia getting ready in the city of Quito, with more settlers coming behind all of this. Bogota is trying to expand, Guayaquil trying to expand, and we do have 2, 4, 6 of these units that are gonna be able to attack into the Norwegian defenses soon. And while Norway at the moment doesn't actually have that Corsair technology, he would need his castles, and it's coming out in 3 turns with mercenaries coming up in 2. It does seem like Gran Colombia is gonna have at least a turn extra to actually attack into the Norwegian horses if he starts moving right now. He needs to start moving right now if he actually wants to get the advantage on Norway. If not, that window of opportunity is just gonna close. Nobody's voting in the prediction. Yeah, I know. Just say Taiwan. I guess. I mean, you said Taiwan. But why would I? I mean, I don't know, man. That sounds like historically inaccurate if I start doing that. I mean, I guess this game is not really historically accurate anyway. Like leaders and bonuses, and Civ7 just moved away from any kind of historical accuracy ever. Like, not even leaders are actually leaders from real life. That's very weird. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but it's kind of weird. Okay, there we go. Gran Colombia starting to shot these units of Norway with quite a bit of time. 2 more turns for Sprig to get that castles, and Mercenary coming out next turn. I'm pretty sure he's gonna defend this, but it will be painful. We're going to need to see next turn how many of these horses are gonna remain alive here. I do see Norway still has a El Cid, unfortunately, so that doesn't actually help him out at all. And we do have Gran Colombia benefiting from Mariano Montilla, which does help even the archers get the extra +5 and also the extra movement. Or the little bit of as the opponent says. Never bet against the brothers. Yeah, true. Never bet against the brothers. But I mean, I gotta say on Arcane, we right now have JR. JR very big. Very big JR. I do have to say at the moment he's actually threading the needle over here with the defense on the right side. And he's letting the Mongolian horses come through. What is going on? Like, he's even seeing this happen. Imagine waking up in the morning, seeing, you know, flags across the lake that you're waking up from, and knowing those are opponents. That's what's happening right now. Look at the people of Shurong. This is... Wait. This is their vision, right? This is the vision of the people of Shurong. They see horse, lot of banners on the other side. They see them on the cliffs over there on the hills, and they're like, hello, how are you? Do you want something to eat? Maybe, you know? Oh my god, man. That's disturbing. And we do have only a slinger defending this. How is this possible? Exactly, they do not fear the ponies. This is fearless ponies, man. We do have also Terracotta Army coming up in 5/10 for China. While I do notice he's getting more campuses, he's also placing down harbors for the extra gold per turn. JR is only on 13 gold a turn, but he does manage to get a lot of production, 129 production. But the horses and the scout cats of Mongolia are getting through, and it does seem like China is left defenseless. Oh no, he's getting his horse out, and looks like he's lashing out here, trying to stop the bleed. His slinger is gonna try to throw some blocks at that horse of Mongolia, and in the meantime, the scout cat of Mongolia did die. It was on the marsh. Yeah, the cats got fumbled in over there. It is what it is. Let's see Kesheks. Kesheks are starting to come around from Mongolia, while we are 10:31 and 51. I do see we're one turn away from also switching the era, and now it's the moment that we need to see who's gonna manage to actually get that defense. The Golden Ages going. Apil got it. Krudlov got it. Mikado got it. Yes, he got it. JR got it. Malm got it. Pompey got it. He got it. Man, he's pumping. He's pumping. We got Tirits over here also managing to get it, and Sprig is also managing to get it. The Sprig is under attack though, and we do have him starting to buy out some berserkers, while we do have the Grand Colombian Knights able to two-shot his horses. These berserkers are gonna do a lot of damage in return. But the thing is, with the berserkers, they don't have that much of a defense, but they do pack a punch on the offense, right? So we do need to see how many he's actually gonna get over here to keep on attacking to his opponent and not only defend. Terracotta Army's cannon, King Shi Huang built it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. He actually is, how to say, he's historically accurate over here. And we need the JR to come into the game to actually show us some history happening, no? Blazecat Games, no? When Berserkers? Yeah, we got them. We got them in Stavanger. There's one over here. And it does seem like it's, of course, going to boost the city center quite a bit. So the Knights of Grand Colombia are not going to get that through. But it's still going to be painful with all of these units around him. Okay, Corsairs are still trying 2-3 shots from the Knights, though. Doesn't seem like they're gonna get away from the Knights of Gran Colombia here that easily. And let's see the Kesheks, where are they going? Okay, no Keshek deployed to the south. We do have Keshek deployed to the western side. He's gonna try to keep poking China here, and it does seem like Mongolia is getting in with the horses to pillage some of these theater squares. And we got Murphy Law. Thank you so much for the 6 months, sir. Much appreciated.
Murphy Law retained his knighthood for 6 months.
Time flies.
Time flies.
Yes, sir. Time does fly. Time does fly. Yes. Terracotta Army coming up in 6 turns here from Al Malik, and I do see he does have a few builders able to chop while new Kesheks are getting commissioned. We're going to need to see their destination. He is managing to one-turn them from the capital. That's a decent amount of production. And there we go, 4 turns for Terracotta. Is this going to finish? Oh, he even put the chop and he can't get it. JR is going to finish in next turn. Not going to get that many units improved with the bonuses of Terracotta, but he's going to get the Wonder away. That's still going to be good for his faith generation. He's right now on 83 faith at 10 with 44 science and 98 culture. We do have him also with the first crouching tiger. That's probably going to take out this Mongolian horse. And I do have to say, the difference in production between the two teams is quite staggering. We got the brothers here with 102, 146, 128 and 123. On the other side, only 2 players do manage to get over 100 points of production. That's Apiol on 102 and then JR on 132. The other 2 players are barely like 93 points, 94 points, and still needing quite a few more improvements here. We're going to need to see after the Congress what's going to happen. We got one turn. We're going to have a pause for 2 minutes so the Congress goes through, and then we're going to need to talk about their Golden Age points. Let's put this gold. Okay, there we go. And be right back. 2 minutes. Okay, almost on time. Almost on time. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Now King gets it. He gets it. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he got it. He got terracotta. No, he got terracotta in Beijing. He did it, man. And it looks like he also did recruit Homer, the great writer. Let's take a look at the Golden Ages. We got Apule here, still trying to actually flex against his opponent, and they did manage to do more damage here. Apule is on 63 science with 53 culture, 100 points of production, and I do see him starting to also get more cities in the north side. Looks like he's staying away from the coast, doesn't want to settle the coast. Getting more of the production capabilities up with industrial zones, and also starting to finish all of his aqueducts, improving most of his styles, and expanding. Intelligence agency coming out in 6 turns from Bogota. While I gotta say he doesn't actually have the extra housing there, the population is kind of capped on 6. 14 turns to grow, that's a long time. Krudlov is on the 32 science and 54 culture. We do have China here on 2, 4, 6 cities. He does manage to get quite a row of campuses right now, and I do see he's also preparing the defense against his opponent Norway on the western side. He does have also 100 points of production with multiple campuses finishing. I'm pretty sure his science is gonna grow higher, and only 36 points of gold per turn. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem like it's that big. I received the what? I received an award, guys. Kick W. What did I do? What did I do? I received a community award for being extra helpful. Oh. If this were any more helpful, I wouldn't need a brain. Well, what's this for? What did I get it for? I don't know what I got it for. Kick W. Anyway. Oh, for the Civ7 review. I see. Well, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, anyway. Let's take a look. Mikado, 53 science, 59 culture. We do have some granaries coming around, and I do see a campus from Hloblain. Zulu did manage to finish Statue of Zeus, so he does have a lot of these pre-built impies coming around, the spearmen. I'm pretty sure he's gonna start moving them to the western side. Those are the chink in the Mongolian units. We're going to need to see them actually flex their military powers against the Kesheks, and we're going to need to wait and see who's gonna reign supreme, the Cord Up impies or the Kesheks. Now, we do have him also starting to get a few more of these encampment Ikandas on the right side. While I gotta say, Mikado does have quite a bit more science and culture than Malm here. JR did get second monumentality, 51 science with 108 culture. Is getting pushed a little bit by Mongolia, you know, just love taps over here from Mongolia against the Chinese units, defenders, and we still need to see him actually getting his walls up. We need to see him getting a few more crouching tigers. Good thing he does have one tile chokes, and there are other beasts around for Mongolia to actually go against. Zulu and of course China in the south are gonna be some of those beasts I'm talking about. On Malm, we do have him on 45 science and 27 culture, -2 gold at 10, but he does have a lot of production, 127, and he's getting his spies out. Now, this is going to be a bit of a question mark. Where is he going to manage to get all of the points from? And of course, with the spies coming around, those extra intelligence points are going to get really high, really quick. We do have him getting the double points of damage from each of those intel points that he has on his opponent's units. Pompey, 54 science, 100 culture, looks like he's matching the Chinese output of JR, and I do see him getting a wave of campuses right now with new traders. He didn't manage to actually get the extra trade route ones, the first two, but he did manage to get the third one. Okay, Ifanlan did get recruited here by Persia. Finally, he got 1 out of 3. We do have him on 160 points of production and also 117 gold, getting his aqueducts going and also starting to place the industrial zones in good in good adjacency places. We're going to need to see him finish all of his sim over here and getting a few more cities. He's on 2, 4, 6, 7. I see an 8th one moving and a 9th one also coming up from Hamatana in 1. 10th also coming up here. So yeah, he is expanding. He's expanding. Tirits, 105 science, 83 culture on 152 points of production. He does have a row of industrial zones coming in with a very good setup, and he did manage to get a few of these theater squares also for the extra culture. Unfortunately, he didn't get the amphitheaters quickly, and he doesn't have a lot of these writer points. He might actually get need to get some projects. He's gonna need 100% need to get some projects. It doesn't seem like he's right now paying attention to the western side that much. Zulu does have most of his military actually deployed towards Mongolia, which to be fair, he does have the bigger stick. Sprig, 48 science, 98 culture with Norway, Pembrush and Voice Golden Age. He's on, let me see, he did actually get his courses to bonk those Grand Colombian units back to their borders, and I do see he's getting a row of campuses, finishing Grandmaster Chapel next turn, while he's gonna get that 98 faith per turn to actually buy out some units. I'm pretty sure he does need a lot more. 130 points of production, getting a row of campuses, 2 more coming out next turn, that's pretty good, and I do see he did upgrade a few courses towards China, towards the eastern side, even though these coursers still don't have the punch to actually go through the Chinese defenses. Not yet. Diplo quarter coming up in 2 from Bergen, while he did finish the majority of his stave churches in his holy sites to get all of the points that he could get from that religion. In the World Congress campus, no buildings can be created. That's kind of a woof. That's kind of big woof. We do have gold also, 50% until the next Congress, and 2 diplo points for King Shi Mandate of Heaven. JR did manage to finish Mahabodhi Temple in Changsha, so that means he does have actually quite a few of these diplo points. He's on 6 out of 20 already. If he does manage to actually get the Statue of Liberty, and he's gonna get quickly to Statue of Liberty because of the extra culture per turn, he's gonna get to discover civil engineering quite quickly. That's over here on the civic tree. It's here, civil engineering for the Statue of Liberty. While he's also going to need to get Potala Palace for that extra point. We're going to need to see if he does manage to chain both of them. That's another 4 points that he could get, Noble being a 5th one. So definitely China here will have the potential of going for that Diplo victory. He's getting slowly pushed by Mongolia, and I do see new Kesheks are also joining the fight. We're going to need to see if that one single Crouching Tiger in Shurong is actually going to help him defend this. I do have to point out the Crouching Tiger doesn't do that much damage if it's 2 tiles out. It really needs to be really close to his opponent to actually do a lot of damage. And it does seem like Mongolia is pushing the north, being able to take out that initial spearman defending Guangzhou, while these Kesheks are going to need to wrap around to actually start doing the damage against the city center itself. The horse is going to take quite a bit of damage on the front line there. And yes, we do have him getting military tactics, so he can actually upgrade his spearmen into pikemen, making them significantly stronger against the Kesheks. There is a +6 intel here on the Kesheks actually. Wait, there's a spy activated. Yeah, there is a Mongolian spy activated in Jiaodong. And I'm pretty sure China needs to get one of his own in the cities of Mongolia, because otherwise that's gonna be a one-sided fight over there. Still no imps from Zulu, or at least not in good numbers, only 1. He's starting to get them. Okay, he's starting to get them. He's starting to 2-turn, 3-turn them, also working on intelligence agency from Ulundi, getting more barracks in the other cities. He did finish pyramids for extra builder charge and a free builder. While at the moment he's still not actually doing anything against Maya. Maya is starting to get a few units, a few horses out that will help him with the defense on the western side. Mikado needs to make up his mind. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna flex against Mongolia? Is he gonna flex against Maya? Where is his attack vector gonna be? And of course, we do see that Gran Colombia is starting to get a few more knights out to replace the ones that he lost attacking into Norway. He, I guess, slowed down Norway a bit, but I wouldn't really say that much. And Napier does have 72 science with 58 culture versus Sprig 62, but he does have 106 points of culture with significantly more production. Sprig might actually overwhelm over here in the long term Gran Colombia. I think it will boil down to that Llanero timing that Gran Colombia has. Maybe those units are actually going to give him the extra edge that Apil needs to punch through the Norwegian defenses and start taking cities, because at the moment he only poked the units, never actually took a city. And of course we do have also China getting pushed here. It looks like Sprig is trying to find a way. It doesn't seem like China is giving him any way. He's putting horses on every one of these tiles towards the south of his empire and also towards the western side. Intelligence coming up in 4 here from Krudlov. While he does get a few more crouching tigers, it does seem like the defense is good. The defense is gonna work out. Mongolia started to get a few knights out, and also looks like he's sending them towards China on the western side, while the Mongolian Keshiks are still trying to figure out their attacks. He's starting to get promotions on these ones. They're gonna get quite heavy quite quickly. The Keshiks, man, you don't want to disrespect the Keshiks. If there's a unit in this game that you really don't want to disrespect, it's the Keshik, man. You gotta respect the power of the Keshik. Especially Genghis Keshiks. Like these are a breed apart, you know, the Genghis Keshiks. What? Ooh. Okay. What do we have? Intelligence also coming out from Zulu in 2. I do see imp cores from everywhere. So it does seem like Mikado is slowly building up his offense here. And I would imagine he's going to want to go Mongolia and not go east side, even though Maya is kind of weak on the defense. Yeah, the land just doesn't give him the opportunity. And Maya did start to get a few knights of his own while he's building up his spy count, so he can get to spy on his opponent on Zulu and get those extra intel points. Okay, Mongolia just moved out his banged up horse from Guangzhou, and we do need to see if he's gonna get through. Looks like he is getting through with a horse there, which is gonna be strong enough to withstand at least an attack from the pikemen, and I'm pretty sure the Keshiks are gonna take down that pikeman. You do see they do manage with especially the level 1 promotion to do so much damage. That is so much damage against the pikeman. The thing is, the pikeman does have an extra plus 10 strength against calves, and that extra plus 10 works against the Keshik, but the Keshik is so powerful right now that it doesn't even matter. It does take down that Keshik, like how to say that pikeman like it's nothing. Did he just upgrade a pikeman that's like 0 HP? He did. Anyway, I guess the Keshiks are just gonna need to figure out more targets. And yeah, there we go. That pikeman is gonna go down. Oh, wait a second. Is he just attacking the city center? I mean, to be honest, the city center is quite easy to attack into, right? You do see how much damage one Keshik does against the city center. It only has a crouching tiger inside and it's not getting boosted in the garrison defense that much. Actually, at all. The crouching tiger doesn't increase the defense at all. Zero. Nothing. Nada. Okay, more Keshiks, more knights, more Keshik, more knights. We got 3 more units on the way, and I do see quite a few of the units of Mongolia starting to get out of his cities. Now that he basically improved most of everything that he could have improved, now he's starting to get the production going for all of his military, getting the catapults, getting more knights, getting more crossbows, getting also consulate. Well, I guess that's not really warlike, but you know, he's getting the diplo quarters going, the buildings going. And we do need to see the MP cores. The MP cores do almost one-shot the Kesheks. Now, this is a good news for Zulu, and I'm pretty sure Mikado is going to try to flex that military power against the military might against Mongolia. And we're going to need to see if Mongolia is going to manage to get out of this. That's one of the reasons he's getting crossbows. These crossbows are going to be quite efficient in attacking the spearmen or the imps and do a lot of damage to them. Much more than the Kesheks would be able to because of that extra plus 10 I was talking about earlier. Spies coming around here from Norway did stabilize the defense on the western side. Gran Colombia not doing much, and I gotta say Gran Colombia is exposing his coast. He doesn't have actually a unit to take a look at the water here, and this is gonna give a way for Norway to actually disembark those berserkers on his opponent's shores. This is gonna be deadly if the berserkers are actually gonna be left unchecked here. Also, Tom on YouTube is saying China has laid out its cities as a trap. It forces the Kesheks into these choke points, and then they are crushed between the two cities. Yes, yes, and look at JR actually putting back the Kesheks. Well, to be honest, can he actually put back the Kesheks? Because I do see the Kesheks are starting to actually get around Shurong, and I'm pretty sure that the city is gonna go down quickly. If the Kesheks do start to actually attack into it, and there are 4 Kesheks that can attack into the city of Shurong, he might actually take it down before the pikemen can react to this. Let's see it. Let's see if Malm is gonna focus down the city of Shurong, because you see how much damage these Kesheks do, right? The walls should go down in a wave of 4 attacks, then the whole city is gonna go down next turn. Wow, first entertainment complex in the game in the city of Beijing. Didn't we have Persia try to get one? No, he didn't actually. Foreign ministry coming up in 6, while I do see him getting a few archers to try to push back any opposing unit. He's still expanding to the western side, while he has some campuses coming around. Of course, with the campus not being able to actually get buildings, that's only gonna give him the adjacency points, and that's about it. That's also gonna slow down quite a bit the requirement of science on every one of the nations. Tirit did manage to get more science, even with I would say even with this penalty, he's on 112 science and 101 culture. I mean, not to mention he's actually getting to the 200 production mark. On the production screen, again, same difference. It does seem like Freritos de la Vega do manage to actually get those extra production points much faster than Arcane are, and that will give them a significant advantage in the next part of the game. Also, Columbia cities are a trap for Sprig. Columbia cities are a trap for Sprig. Oh yeah, there we go. Shurong is getting attacked. But he also attacked in some of the pikemen. Okay. Okay. Not focusing Shurong that much. Oh well. China, China, China. It'll be hard to damage the city with only Kesheks. He'll break it eventually, but it's gonna be slow. You say it's gonna be slow, but the walls are already down, and that's only 2 Keshek attacks. Check this out, check this out. 1 attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks. Where's slow? Where's slow, Blaze Cat game? Blaze, where's slow? Look at that. He could have attacked with a 4th one also, 5th one also. Now that city needs to go down next turn. And of course, the knight does actually do a lot of damage to the city center. But if he does so, he does expose himself to the attacks of the pikemen. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna wanna wait. And also, I do have to say, China doesn't have a general of his own, but he's getting James of St. George to save the city of Shurong. Oh my god, the 150 strength walls are gonna go up. China might be saved. Okay, we got the crossbows. I can see the damage. Crossbows 56, MP 60, and that's not even a core. Ooh, not even these Mongolian crossbows are actually that strong against the imps of Zulu. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem here for Mongolia. Yes, he can definitely push China. That shouldn't be a problem to actually push Krudlov. But then we're gonna have all of the Zulu army just stomping from the right side into that army of Mongolia. That's not gonna be cool, guys. That's gonna be painful. Intelligence agency finishing up next turn on China's city of Chengdu. While I do see Norway is still trying to figure out a way to get in those borders. I do see Zulu is managing to get his core up imps here. Slowly but surely getting that extra damage going. Think of it like this: 3 whole Keshik attacks and it's still alive. Yeah, but it could have been 5 attacks and he could have actually... Anyway, he could have taken the city. That's my point. He didn't. He chose not to. He chose to actually attack into the pikemen, and I guess he didn't really believe in the chances of the Keshik. Honestly, 1 more or 2 more Keshik attacks against Shurong would have given enough low HP to the city center, so the Mongolian knight could actually attack into it and take it over. I think actually if he last move attacks here, he might actually take that city anyway. But in any case, James of St. George is there, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the first move to actually get the walls up. Kind of weird, right? Because he did lose the walls anyway, and to be honest, it's the only way to actually get the walls back up without waiting. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, the city remains alive with only 5 HP. Only 5 HP, but the knight is gonna go down. There's no way he's gonna save that knight. There's another one coming, like on the way, but still, China going down. Yeah, where is China spy? Where is China spy? There is no China spy. You are correct. There is no China spy. There is a Uzetian spy in Karakorum and one from Zulu in Urumqi, but there is no China, no big JR spy. Didn't he get intelligence agency or he went for GMC? He went for GMC actually. He didn't even finish it in the city of Xi'an. But I do have to say this is painful for JR and painful for the entire Arcane team, because JR was kind of the simmer, and Mongolia keeps on putting pressure on him, giving Pompey a way to actually get over him, right? And I do see quite an army of campuses coming around from Persia, for a Mystic coming up in Fortens, while he did manage to push the invaders out. He does have industrial zone logistics projects coming out. Imhotep is going to be one of the next ones. He's going to get access to a wonder builder engineer there, and he definitely has quite a few slots for those wonders. Gran Colombia still not moving. Norway still not preparing his attack against Gran Colombia on the coast. He could easily take these cities. Popeye and Barinas could easily fall down to those berserkers. But the longer the time, the longer Sprig takes to actually get this army out, the easier it will be for his opponent to actually defend here. And we do have also more of these promotions here on the religions, Holy Waters and Cathedral for China, and I do see Norway did go for stewardship for the campus extra 2 science and the commercial extra 2 gold, while he's also gonna get Watts as a specializing building in the holy sites. After he builds the stave churches, he gets access to these, which do give him extra science. Very nice, and extra faith. Still no way to get into the Chinese borders though. He did manage to get like a courser here to pillage a horse, but I'm pretty sure that courser is just gonna die to the crouching tigers and the units of China anyway. They're gonna get a few pillages, but that's about it. And let's see Zulu. Or wait a second, is this more important or this? No, this is more important. As first moves. Oh man, these Keshiks just don't care. They just don't care about the crouching tigers attacking into them. Oh well. Okay, looks like Zulu retreated? What? He actually retreated. Oh my god. I was expecting him to actually go forward, you know? Go against the crossbows, mano a mano, get in there, you know? Body block. But no, he's actually waiting. He's waiting for more units. Maya civilization, optimal size also, and still not being attacked. Yeah, but I mean, at the moment, nobody really can attack into it. It was Zulu that has had the vector of attack, but unfortunately, Zulu is quite busy with Mongolia. Mongolia doing exactly what Mongolia needs to be doing here. Trying to get the attention of 3 nations, and also managing to put so much pressure on the simmer of his opponents. Man, doing God's work over here. What do we have here? Still no movement. Gran Colombia getting a few more harbors out. I do have to say economy is pretty good. Krudlov does have 127 gold a ton. JR is a 74, Apil 46, and Mikado 26. On the other side, Malmi is on 0, but that's, you know, understandable. He has a big army out. Now Pompey is on 130 gold, making up for the lack of gold on Malm, while we do have Tirits on 60. Sprig is also on 25. A bit surprising, but I'm pretty sure Norway is gonna get a lot more gold per turn when he's gonna start putting down his harbors here in the water and in the lakes next to those holy sites. He does have very good spots over here between Bergen and Nidaros. But wait a second, he went commercials? He actually went commercials here, not harbors. Okay, this is kind of weird. I do have to say this is kind of weird. Jessica, hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Maya could go for nuclear. He might. I mean, he's gonna try. I don't know if he's gonna go there. Ib Khaldun, one of the next scientists. Looks like Maya is trying to get the projects to recruit. Gran Colombia is on 8 points. We got Zulu on 8 points. Persia is 6. Mongolia 6. China 5. Norway 4. While I do see Maya is making a lot of points. 45 points a turn. He just recruited Galileo Galilei and also finishing quite a few projects next turn. He just finished another one this turn. We got 2 more projects coming out next time. And of course with Galileo Galilei also having a very good spot over here between 5 mountains, that's gonna be a lot of science. Okay. Knight next to Guangzhou. Knight still needs to actually get a tile over here next to Shirong to finish the job. But we do have the Kesheks that are gonna have the punch to get the pikemen down. They can only shoot twice though. Or actually no, they can shoot both. Level 2, look at this damage. Level 2 Keshek against the Meta Times. Oh, that's a Meta Times, that's why he's so low. He can 2-shot the Meta Times easily. Actually, wait a second, he can 2-shot the Meta Times, giving him the ability to actually get this knight across and behind Guangzhou. And then use the Kesheks to actually attack into Guangzhou. He does have the stone tile that he could attack from easily. And of course, the more attacks the Kesheks do, the more experience they get, the bigger they will get the longer the time goes. Urek, hello there, sir, good evening and welcome. Also later on, Knights on Maya, but problem here is Arcane has too many people who need money and not enough people making it. I agree with Base Cat, I agree. That is a problem. I do see Colosseum is getting built by China. This is so greedy. This is not gonna. This is so greedy. He's getting Colosseum while he's getting attacked, smashed. His city's down. His defenses are crumbling, and he's getting Colosseum for his people. I mean, that sounds really greedy, no? Really, really greedy. If he pulls it off, it's gonna be nice. But is he gonna pull it off? That's the question. That is the question. The Mongols should really consider the moral implications of these attacks. Yes. Yes, because everybody in real life is a Kerber. Man, oh man. Man, I gotta say, a lot of players, or I should say a lot of people should really, really try to play out EVE Online. I think they're gonna get a bit of shaking up, you know, in reality over there. They should really play a little bit of EVE Online. See how it feels with like 0 rules. Oh, finally, Zulu is actually moving forward with his impies. They're taking a lot of damage, but it doesn't look like they're falling. They're also getting promotions. The crossbows do seem to not do the job they're hired for. We do have Zulu crossbows also, but not cores, and I do see some knights are also coming around. These are going to be much faster units that he can actually attack into the crossbows and take them out entirely. Wait a second, did he... Wait, who got Newton? Okay, so Maya did manage to get Ib Khaldun, and of course Maya does have Temple of Artemis, that amazing 12 Medity Temple of Artemis, while Newton did get picked up by Persia. Okay, so he's gonna get the extra buildings in the campus. I guess that's one way of getting a free building during this Congress. because no building can be created in the campus, but I'm pretty sure he can actually get the library and the university with Newton. We do have Pompey managing to get more than 100 science, with also 133 or 131 culture. It does seem like in the sim capabilities, Freritos de la Vega, except Genghis Khan, is managing to outsim their opponents here quite nicely. We do need to see also how Apul is going to follow up the attack. He's actually getting punched back here by Norway. Then I do see he did manage to get a few of these trebuchets out on the side of Quito, still working on coursers. He's getting siege tactics. That means he's one technology away from actually getting military academies, or I should say military science, which is going to allow him to get to upgrade these coursers into llaneros, making them those unique units, those amazing unique units. Finally, a berserker is getting into the water. Finally, man, this guy. Sprig, come on, figure it out. Get more berserkers against your opponent. Your opponent is waiting for the Zerkers to take over his cities. Man, if he does manage to actually get this sneak attack against Popayan and Barinas, this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna get to see it. Well, that knight died. Okay, Mongolia just pillaging the tiles of China, destroying those wall improvements over there and acquiring the gold. We do have Mongolia also with quite an army of Kishiks that are gonna need to start shooting down these defenders of China. There we go, he got another one. He got the knight in, guys. He got the knight in. But now we do have China actually buying out a musketman from the city of Shurong to increase the defense strength. Even with the musketman, the Kishiks should still do the damage. No, significantly less damage now that the musketman is in there. Significantly less damage. There are also trebuchets being sent by Mongolia to deal with the wall damage of his opponent, especially since he does have James of St. George and pushing that 150 wall defense. The medieval walls are quite painful to actually deal with. And we do have Zulu managing to punch through the initial offensive units of Mongolia, or I should say defensive units of Mongolia, getting his battering ram to also move forward to allow the impies to do the full damage against the encampments. He did manage to cross the river successfully without losing units, and of course it does seem like Mongolia is in trouble. We do have men-at-arms coming out from Mongolia to try to counter the Impi corps. Those men-at-arms are going to get an extra damage against the anti-cav units that are the Impis, basically. Is there any movement here? Not much. That courser did manage to pillage the sheep and the horse, but then got pushed back. And it doesn't seem like Norway is going to follow up the attack with any unit, but he is putting a few more Zerkers in the water here. Or I should say no. Wait a second, I'm pretty sure he had 2 Zerkers. Where did he lose one? This is confusing. So he had a Zerker in Stavager, and he had a Zerker here. This one, I guess, moved back. Where's the other one? Where's the one here in Stavager? It just died? I have no idea. Did you guys see him? I have no idea, man. Oh, more tiles available for Mongolia to actually attack into Shurong, but... And I do see he's still pillaging the northern tiles. Mongolia still needs 2 more turns to get the trebuchet in range and actually start shooting the city of Shurong. While he does have Ethelfled as a great general to give him all of the points here, he does need to be careful where he places it to give us many of these units the abilities of those generals. The extra +5 and of course the movement. We do have also Victor establishing in Shurong next turn. Well, I do see another knight is trying to make his way through the south here. He's gonna get that going. He's gonna get that going. Maybe killed by the horse on the cape? Yeah, maybe. You mean this one? Wait, What? Okay. Well, there's a new one in Stavager, and another one is coming from Nidaro. So maybe we're actually gonna see that beautiful attack going against Barinas and Popayan. Well, I do have to say, Malm is kind of getting his way with JR over here. There's quite a tango being danced over here between the two nations, China and Mongolia. And it kind of feels like Mongolia is stepping on the toes of JR. That's what I would say right now. And we hear JR like screaming a little bit, but Mongolia just doesn't stop. We're going to need to see if he's actually going to get to punch through the cities of China and take them down. Colosseum has finished in the city of Beijing. At least JR here is going to get also his packing shots next turn. He will need a bit of gold. And I got to say, gold is kind of a resource they are not making that much of. That force Popayan regenerates some HP. Wait, Popayan? Oh, this one. Yeah. These Zerkers are very fast in the water, by the way, but you do need, if you actually want to go on the offense, you do need quite a few of them. And it does seem like he did manage to discover Musketmen, so he might actually not get that many Zerkers anymore. That's unfortunate. Wait, Shurong finish the walls again? Repair the walls again? Oh my god, another one. That's a bit unfortunate. No more Musketmen inside of it, though. And of course, we're going to need to see if the Kishaks are going to deal the damage against these other units. It does seem like they don't care about attacking into packing shots either. They're just going to stomp them down. It's just a matter of numbers, right? How many Kishaks can actually attack into a single unit and do the damage to take it down entirely. Also, Tom L, if Shurong falls, the inner land of China is wide open. Yes, it is. That is true. The fate of China will be decided in the Battle of Shurong. Yeah, it kind of looks like in Guangzhou. Wait a second, got the walls up? Yeah, at least he did get the extra bonuses from James of St. George over there. And I do see the Kishaks are not giving up. They're still shooting. Also, the Trebuchet is gonna get in range next turn. He does have the extra movement right now that it is close to Ethelfled. Wait a second, I think he can actually move and shoot right now. He just needs, yeah, he could have, but the Kishaks are there. So, you know, he couldn't actually get the tile instead of the Kishak because they shot. The Kishaks just wanted to keep on shooting. Yeah, we do have Zulu managing to push back Mongolia into his borders and also relieve the pressure from China. While I do see the two Chinas are actually going with the traders in the Gulf of Tonkin to get all of these gold points going. Well, Mikado does have quite a varied unit composition here. Multiple impies, he has crossbows, he has knights, faster attack speed, and some coursers also in damage. And that's a GG called out by JR.
Its face may change throughout the ages.
The city of Shurong was about to fall to the trebuchets and the Kishaks of Mongolia. Man didn't give up at all, and he managed to actually punch through. We did have China making a bit of a Colosseum over there while he was getting attacked. He was trying to get his people happy, but I think he's trying to make the wrong people happy, right? Because they would have been Mongolian people over there in the Colosseum soon. And we did manage to also see Norway managing to get the defense up against Gran Colombia. He was getting his berserkers in the water, and maybe we would have had the chance of actually seeing this disembarkment attack against Gran Colombia. Well, it seems like Freritos de la Vega does manage to get one on the board over here with Tiritz, 160 science, 146 culture. Sprig was getting very big, Pompey was getting very big, and Man was attacking everybody. It looks like a beautiful performance over here from Freritos de la Vega in this game. Bex, bom dia, senor. Welcome. Let me actually get into the lobby with them. Let me find out the lobby first. Give me a second. And also need to switch my settings, I think. No? I don't know. No, I don't.
Et Crude et Mikado se sont pas entendus, ils se parlaient, tu vois, ils disaient ouais, je prends la CS, je vais mettre de la pression et tout. Et là, avant, je vois 1000 de militaires de Kéchit parler dessus, je fais mais les gars, vous branlez quoi en fait? Et je regarde leur front, il y a pas une unité!
Ah, GG.
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 Pas une unité!
Bah alors,
Du
j'y ai.
coup, je suis mort. Bah, en vrai, c'était. En fait, au début de la game, ils m'ont dit t'inquiète. Enfin, Mikado a dit t'inquiète, on va dessus et tout.
Je te l'avais dit, gros Mikado,
oui,
il avait
c'était
dit.
sûr.
Il y a eu une scam de ouf.
C'était sûr.
Et en fait, Crude a pris la CS blanche, tu vois. Et du coup, Mikado a cru que c'était Crude qui allait pusher Malv. Et du coup, Mikado n'a pas push. Du coup, c'est moi qui me fais push.
Man, getting Colosseum while getting attacked by K6. That's how you do it, no?
I mean, I can prod the
Shit.
unit and prod Colosseum at the same time, so it's fine.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
still.
but I was turbo fine. Game was maybe close, but I can win. I can win if.
I can win.
Hello.
That's the spirit, man. That's the spirit.
Hello.
Hello.
C'était
Ah,
quoi
il y
ton.
avait,
Si-
il y avait
si-
des
si-
kites qui allaient slam dans ta cape là.
Non, mais gros, de toute façon, j'étais mort. Hein. J'étais full dead. J'ai
Et
jamais
là,
le temps de prendre mon espion.
GG guys.
et là,
Didi.
si tu fais quoi là s'il y a pas même dessus, tu pars sur une culturelle?
Ouais, je pense que c'est turbo culturel avant le T90. Enfin, peut-être pas. Mais vous avez pas. Y'a pas une passe du touch chez vous, les gars?
Et j'ai
Et,
3 places du théâtre.
on avait 350 de culture, qu'est-ce que tu racontes?
J'ai 3 places
non,
du
mais-
théâtre et là je vais y avoir urbain.
Mais
Je sais
alors,
pas.
ça change rien.
On a des théâtres partout, j'ai l'impression.
En fait, on a. Non, mais
Il y
bien
en a
sûr,
pas- il y en a
mais bon, j'ai
tellement
déjà tous les
partout,
bouquins.
frère.
Hein, c'est les premiers bouquins les plus importants.
Bah, j'en ai déjà deux, moi, donc.
Ouais, t'en as un, sale mytho, va.
Bah, j'ai deux
C'est
specs
pas parce
aussi.
que t'as 2 livres que t'as un bouquin de loup.
Bon.
GG.
Qu'est-ce que je voulais dire? Non, mais en vrai, parce que là, si j'ai pas à prod des unités, là, je ressors 5 colons et juste je chope des places du théâtre et je fous le projet dans mes main villes et je remplis tout.
Et dans la draft, du coup, vous vouliez laisser Gengis pour récupérer Zulu
Bah,
ou Zitzal.
Gengis, on a 3 bons match-up contre Gengis. Il y a juste moi, c'est chiant.
Pas bon match-up contre Genghis, comment ça trop?
Bah, le
Bolivar,
Zulu,
c'est pas ouf contre Genghis. Hein. Moi, j'ai pas envie de
Bolivar,
Bolivar,
c'est un mauvais match-up hein, contre Genghis. hein.
bah,
Ouais,
ça
je
va,
commence à
en
penser
vrai.
aussi.
C'est pas un
Tu
mauvais
veux faire des
match-up.
poneys, enfin c'est.
Mais non,
Bah, c'est pas un bon
tu
match-up
voulais faire
non
des
plus.
poneys, tu peux faire des pitiés de Bolivar.
C'est un match-up qui n'est pas avantageux pour.
Mais si, c'est
Ouais,
bien
qu'on-
pour
T'as les
pour
timings avant,
Bolivar.
t'as les timings avant Genghis, t'as imprimé avant
Oui,
Genghis,
voilà.
t'as tout.
Mais quel timing? T'as fait un timing chevalier? C'est ça ton timing?
Mais je suis en face de Bolivar, je suis en face de Genghis, je suis en face de
Allez,
Genghis.
Genghis l'a pris, mec, c'est direct.
Première fois que je vois un timing chevalier sur cette civ. Hein,
Ouais, bah si tu me mets pas du first move,
surpris aussi.
hein.
Ah, les first moves, c'est quand même.
Moi, j'ai
je
pas compris
regrette
comment
d'avoir perdu
comment tu
3
m'as tué.
minutes.
Est-ce qu'à un moment t'as mis un coursier dans l'eau et tu m'as tapé?
Hein? Non. T'as juste laissé slam la ville, et j'attendais, j'ai.
Non, 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 non.
bouquet.
Plus tard, un ou deux tours après. Oulala.
Ah,
Si,
mais
au
oui,
contre.
mais j'ai tué ton archer, ça.
En vrai, c'est
Non.
dommage, j'allais mettre clos.
Ah, quand t'as ça, mes coursiers?
Ouais, je pense que
Je
la
sais
game
pas,
est close, Gérard.
À un moment, j'ai pas compris, genre t'avais une unité qui avait joué au cac de mon coursier, ton berserker dans la ville qui avait joué. Et d'un coup, j'entends que j'ai perdu mon unité.
Ah, mais je
J'ai
pense
pas
que t'es
compris.
full Delus. Je pense que t'es full Delus.
I think there were a few things that they could have done. For example, a faster attack from Gran Colombia with the horses against Norway to actually take out Stavager and push Nidaros right at the moment of horseback riding. If you would have went really quickly on it, it definitely felt like I would say he underestimated the power of Norway to actually get to the timings of not only the Zerkas but also the much higher science and culture than Simon. China definitely would have been a lot better if he would have had crouching tigers right behind his pikemen, but he did choose to build them quite late, and unfortunately when he needed them he didn't have a lot of pre-builds, so yeah, he was kind of under pressure, I guess I would say, to actually get all of the stats and be on top of everybody basically in the stat screen. While Mongolia, I think he did what he could have done. Zulu did what he could have done basically. I don't think that was that easy of a way for him to go against Maya, and I think he made the correct choice of actually pushing Mongolia here. China, he really needed to get the gold for his teammates. Kradlov, I don't think he could have actually done much to actually attack into his opponent and do damage. The goal per turn, they really needed the goal per turn. So that's about it. What I would have changed here.
Personne n'a perdu de vie là.
Non, j'ai le malin.
La Colombe, c'est pas une île, JR.
On accepte votre CC.
C'est une
On
petite
accepte
ville.
votre CC.
Well, I'm gonna stop here and send you to Malm's stream so you can hear the rest of the post-game chat. Thank you so much for everything. Let's see each other in the next streams. I don't know exactly what game we're gonna have tomorrow. Maybe we're gonna get to play some Civ7. Maybe we're gonna get a competitive game. On Saturday, we do have a game from the Russian community. I'm gonna try to actually sign up for it so we get that going. There are also quite a few teams that are signing up right now in the wildcard tournament for the qualifiers of the CWC, and we're gonna have quite a few games in the next period leading up to the CWC. Have a great evening, everybody. Much appreciated for the support of the stream. Thank you so much for the follows, for the subs, and also your questions over here in the chat. Thank you so much. Let's see each other in the next one, and in the meantime, have some fun with some Civ gaming. I do also want to say, don't forget to thumb this video up on YouTube, and of course leave a comment down below. Bye bye.